Maybe it's right there.
You know, y'all know we live, right? Yeah.
You might have to turn the volume up behind in the box.
Oh, you ain't got to hear what I got to say. Keep smacking your lips. You still eating. Good afternoon, everyone. It is the Studio W Sports page brought to you by J&J. I am your host, your main man, Mill. And riding shotgun with me, as always, Mr. Kevin Two Plates. Kevin, can you cut your camera on there?
Yep.
Yeah, that red box right there in the front. There you go.
Good one.
No. This tap that bang. This right. Oh, this is not that kind of.
Oh.
There you go, Mr. Kevin. 2 plates. Hers. Good. This is good. Let's go. And riding and with me to my right, who's he'll have his camera on shortly. Mr. Ha 5-2. Mr. Romar 5-2's in the building.
Let's get it started.
He's eating this big double-decker burger.
You didn't even have to share that information with these.
I'm sharing it anyway because you're making me hungry.
Not my fault.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we had it.
Oh, yeah.
You had a chance to go in there and get something to eat like I did.
Well, see, I got food at home. I'd rather cook than go out all the time. I can't eat all the time. Can't be a fat boy all my life. You know, got to eat a little bit healthy. Yeah, I get that. And also, my brother in arms, Mr. Derek Galloway is in the building with us. How you doing, DG?
What's going on, fellas? Can y'all hear me?
Oh yes, we can hear you loud and clear. And I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I had a rough week. I'm a little drained.
I ain't
Huh?
got no volume.
You don't need no volume, buddy. We can hear you. Don't worry about it. Just keep flapping your gums. That's it. Keep flapping your gums. We can hear you.
Here we go.
Yeah. I'm a little drained, man. So I'm leaning on these 3 fine individuals, along with my dad, who's he's doing, this show does not run without WB here. This we're just an extension of him, but I'm gonna lean on him today to carry us through it because, like I said, I had a long week. I'm drained. There's been a lot of drama, and not just football because we getting ready around the football season. NBA's got a lot of drama to talk about, man.
Yeah, it's a lot.
College basketball is ramping up. College football is trying to wrap up, and they got a lot of drama with them. And that's just the men. We ain't got to the women yet. The women got a lot to say too. We got to speak. They got a lot. They got some things going on, and I want you guys to school me because, like I said, I have not had a chance to catch up on anything this week. So with that being said, we're gonna have later on. We're gonna wrap this up with the NFL picks. But guys, Kevin, I'm gonna kick it off with you because you said we got a lot to talk about. Where do you want to begin?
Okay, so do you want to play who got it wrong first, or you want the NBA?
I want the NBA, to be honest with you.
Okay, so let's start with NBA.
We're
gonna do the NBA for 1,000, Alex. Okay.
We gotta talk about the basketball.
Now, first, we're gonna address the elephant in the room. The whole Chris Paul situation.
Is it really an elephant?
Well, I mean, here's the thing.
Is it really an elephant when it comes to
maybe it's a whale. Who knows?
maybe it's a
donkey.
Maybe it's just a baby iridescent shark.
Well,
or it's definitely some bull. Y'all can finish the end of that.
Well, yeah.
Family-oriented show.
Either way you look at it, regardless, whatever animal you want to refer to, that was one of the hottest topics in the NBA hot stove this week. Chris Paul,
it's still hot. I gotta take my jacket off.
Chris Paul got released at 3 a.m. in the middle of the night, in the middle of a road trip.
Nasty work.
How the hell did this happen?
Nasty work.
We've seen a lot of BS in the NBA over the years. This might take the cake. You get released by a team in the middle of the night at a hotel in the middle of a road trip.
I just want to know whose cornflakes did he pee in?
Apparently the people in the top, I call it the powers that be, the Clippers brass.
Yeah, they put it on Tyron.
Nah, he peed in somebody's cornflakes got peed in for this
Well,
to
the
happen.
thing-
It's pretty much that they say, from what I seen, it was a result of him and Tyron Lue not having no communication over the last couple of weeks.
But
What
the,
kind of community?
What kind of communication?
the question is, how did they get to that point, though? How did they get there? From what I read and what I've heard is him trying to hold the team, management, and the front office accountable. Because
That's
this
right.
guy, this is the guy that resurrected that franchise. If you remember Lob City,
Yes.
this is one of the
Yeah.
greater players in that organization that's ever played for the Clippers. And for them to treat him that way when he comes back, and right after he makes his announcement, hey guys, this is going to be my last year. I'm going to wrap it up, call it a career. And a couple days later, they release him. Yeah, you're right. That's nasty work.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to call disrespectful on all levels,
I mean, it is.
and this is one of the, I would say like top 10 greatest point guards of all time. You've been there for how many years? Almost basically 2 decades. Yeah, you traveled around, but see, everywhere he went,
He done turned the team.
he has turned it. Yeah, he's made them a playoff team. Everywhere he went.
But
You can't say that about a lot of people.
But he did it with the Clippers. How many superstars can say, I went to the Clippers and made them more relevant than the Lakers with Kobe at that time? We were beating the Lakers at that time.
Yeah. I mean, Lob City wouldn't even be relevant without him and Blake Griffin. Like he made Blake Griffin famous for a while.
Yeah. How many Clippers had State Farm commercials? Sit there and think about it.
Danny Manning.
No.
Hold on. All right. So go back to your point, Derek. So State Farm commercials. I mean, he was great in that too.
Multi-time All-Star,
So
Olympic gold medalist,
Isn't he like number 2 on the all-time assist in NBA history?
once a month all-time assist leader.
No, he in the top 5. Man.
No. I think he's number 2. I think he's only behind Stark.
It don't matter. It don't matter if he before and behind him. He's in that conversation.
LeBron
He's
is
there.
number 1.
No, he ain't.
well, either way,
Stockton is 2 now. Magic is 5. Chris Paul is ahead of Magic and Stockton, I think.
Well, where his exact place is not my concern, to be honest.
well, the
with you.
thing
He's
about
up there.
the thing about it is, regardless of where y'all want to place him, he deserves his flowers for the service he has provided
He does not.
in the last 20 years.
He does not deserve to be fired on his night off.
That right there was.
He does not
come on,
deserve to
man.
be sent home,
Woo, woo, woo.
especially since this man has accomplished more. It was down between him and Ty Lue. What has Ty Lue done without that one championship?
Nothing.
I mean, he would have always. Even without the championship, he'd always be remembered as the guy that AI stepped over.
Yeah. So why?
And
What the outside that one champ? What has Ty Lue accomplished that Chris Paul hasn't?
I don't know if we want to put this on Ty Lue 100% though.
See.
Okay.
I think it's
What-
more of Lawrence Frank.
The Lakers.
Okay, that's even better. What has Lawrence Frank done that Chris Paul hasn't?
Well,
Nothing.
I mean, that was more on Lawrence Frank's watch.
What has the Clippers done that Chris Paul hasn't?
Yeah, absolutely nothing.
Because the last time I checked, the Clippers ain't never gotten to the finals.
Western
So
Conference Finals, but not NBA.
No, that's what I'm talking about. They never
Okay.
made a finals appearance.
Everywhere he's won. I mean, of course he has not won the big one. I mean, of course that's being obvious. But everywhere he's went, he's had winning seasons.
Yeah, I mean,
He's been in playoff contention. He's been in postseasons.
and he's made a championship appearance.
Elevated every franchise he's been a part of. He's elevated them. Revamped. Gave him a new identity.
And these aren't blue chip organizations. I'm talking about the Charlotte Hornets. He made them relevant. The Clippers. He made them relevant. New Orleans Pelicans.
Don't forget
he made them relevant.
I was gonna say the Pelicans.
I mean,
The Rockets.
The Rockets.
Remember, the Rockets won't really nothing to shake a stick at before he got there either.
No,
And don't forget OKC.
Oh, how can we forget OKC? OKC has fumbled away more talent than we ain't gonna go there, but they fumbled away a lot of talent.
Well, that was then, but
they ain't fumbled it last year.
No, they haven't. They finally got it right. And
that's because of Lawrence Frank. He traded Shy over to OKC.
So if you want to investigate anybody in this case, it's got to be him.
Absolutely,
it's got to be Lawrence Frank.
Let me ask you a question.
More than Tyronn Lue.
What did he trade to get from trading Shy? Didn't he get Paul George and didn't he trade like?
I think Paul George was involved. Yeah, Paul George was involved.
And a bunch of draft picks. How does that look right now? How bad does that trade look? And then he was involved in the acquirement of Kawhi Leonard. How bad did that look? With Kawhi Leonard asking for all of this stuff, pretty much getting the Clippers in trouble.
Stephen A. called Kawhi Leonard like the worst superstar to have on a franchise.
Well, he wasn't lying, was he?
You can't stay healthy.
Nope.
He does not promote your brand. He's costing you a lot of money. You're not winning with him. And you feel like you can't win without him.
Well, let me ask you.
There was a point he was winning some championships at one point. Now, I guess those days are done.
At only 1 point. Come on now. He ain't at only 1 point.
What?
No,
he only had one championship in Toronto. That was it.
Wait.
Well, San Antonio.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
San Antonio.
Yeah.
Well, you can say.
And the only reason that he got that championship is because there was a Tony Parker, a Manu Ginobili, a Tim Duncan.
Well,
Yeah.
there had to be somebody to guard LeBron during those finals, and it won't go be those you named. So he did contribute. Oh, that's not.
We're not saying he contributed. I'm saying he learned from somewhere.
True.
But outside of that, he only went one other place and did anything.
So let's go back. The last 6 years, after that Toronto ring, so is it safe to say that y'all think he's stealing money?
Yeah.
He definitely been doing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where did he
we called out more for less.
Where did he learn that load management from, though?
LeBron.
No, he learned that from the Spurs. That's Pops all day.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, bro.
Ain't LeBron. That's Popovich.
That was an alley-oop for you, Roma. Come on.
What was that fell?
I don't know.
We'll find out later.
Yeah.
No, you heard that. It was a knock on the ground. You heard that? I don't know what fell.
I heard it too, but
We'll find out shortly.
But it came from over that way.
It might have been Kawhi Leonard's career coming to an end.
Might have been one of Kevin's plates.
No.
Oh.
Unfortunately, there is no plate here.
Not yet, anyway.
Nah. There is no plate.
What else is in the NBA news, Kevin?
Okay. Now,
I need Mark on here because my question is Giannis going to get traded or not? Are we going to actually find that?
Okay, so
I can't speculate that. I need box guru, Mr. Mark. He'll be on here shortly.
Well, see,
I got to reserve that question for him.
All right. Okay. Now, the other topic, though, the other one I was kind of clued you in on, Mel, on the way over here, LeBron James. The streak of scoring 10 or more points has come to an end the other day. He passed up on a game-winning shot to Rui Hachimura in the middle of a road trip. Rui makes the game-winning three. They win against Toronto. The streak of, wait for it, 1,297 games with at least 10 points or more has ended. So, of course, every time they want to criticize LeBron about doing everything else, LeBron has made the right play more times than not. LeBron could have made the game winner. He could have kept the streak going. But again, since he's come back from injury, and he has fit in very well. The Lakers have actually been thriving this season. You know, Austin Reeves is still averaging 29 points a game. Luka is still doing this thing.
Yeah, that sounds good.
You know, now even though they did get blown out last night by the Celtics, they lost by 21, but LeBron didn't even play. Like it was like a back-to-back thing. So they're trying to limit the whole back-to-back situation. But see, and this is where the other problem lies in, and I think WB used to talk about this a lot.
What's that?
Okay, so let's say, for example, right? We pay money to see a certain person, but you paid all this money to travel somewhere, and most likely it's going to be out of state. But that person you want to see does not play, you know? And WB, you touched on this before about, you know, you like, okay, your case, Ja Morant. You know, Ja Morant's your favorite player. You paid your hard-earned money to see him.
Talking about somebody need to be traded.
Yeah. So, and I mean, you'd be leaving disappointed, you know, because the player you want to see is not even playing or injured or, you know, low management. So that's been an ongoing debate with that because back in the day, this never used to happen. You know, when people used to play 80 to 82 games a year.
82, right?
82 games a year, no days off. Now all of a sudden you see people take off like 4 or 5 days a week. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and you know, you get all on this money.
There's two sides of the coin on that, Kevin. I mean, number one, you as a, let's pretend we're a child and we have LeBron coming to our city and our father gets us tickets to that game and you're so excited. You're going to go see LeBron. You get there and he's got AD's cosplay outfit on, right? Sitting on the sideline, right?
Right.
So that's disappointing. But at the same time, you're thinking to yourself, not the child, but the parent, man, is the season too long? Should they cut it down to 67 games or should we keep it at 82? Playing 20 years, 82 games a year, is that just too much wear and tear on these bodies? But at the same time, you're thinking, that's what they pay these guys $50 million per year for. Availability. Marketing. Because I guarantee you, with those tickets, guess whose face is on those tickets when they're being sold? LeBron James.
Right.
Yeah. Maybe now Luka, but I'm just saying in the past.
Right. I mean, but a star player.
Right.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So
I like that.
Yeah.
I can go along with that. Can you go along with that, Romar? You good? Can you answer the question?
All right. Well, while he's marinating on that, but no, but the whole thing is, yeah. But again, like I said, man, like the whole cast puts the money together. We going out. I mean, even going to DC, not to see the Wizards, obviously, but say somebody like, let's say Giannis. Okay, let's take your player, Mel. You paid this. You paid your hard-earned money to see Giannis, and when that time comes, he don't show up, or like I said, something happens that you paid all your money for. Don't you feel, in a sense, mentally robbed?
Yeah, that's why I'll never go pay money to go to an NBA game.
Because
or pay money to go see Anthony Davis. You saw he got injured being back down last night.
Now,
I mean, seriously, he was being back down and he fell over holding his knee.
Certain things do not surprise me, and the stat line that and like I said, and surprisingly, now that was on Prime Video last night, and I could have watched that game actually, but I already knew OKC was going to blow them out. But the stat line was astonishing, was the fact that AD was a non-factor. He didn't even score until 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter last night, and that was
2 points.
2 points, 1 for 9 shooting. Now, and mind you, OKC has their own set of injuries. Like Lou Dort didn't play. Hartenstein didn't play. Don't really matter. But now SGA. Now since we're talking about streaks, SGA has been on a tear too. And like us, and you know, SJ, he has scored. I think he is the second in the league as far as scoring 20 points in a row. He's one behind, I think I want to say Will Chamberlain, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, SGA, man, I mean, and that was like the Clippers' worst mistake ever.
Yeah.
Ever. I mean, you want to talk about how the Clippers have fumbled in more ways than one?
Yeah. I'm not going to go into the Bucks like that because I know you're holding that question for Mark, but just on the other side of the coin on that, Bill and Kevin and Roma, in regards to does that make the Bucks' attempt in the last couple of years of trying to retain Giannis a failure, meaning Damian Lillard and Miles Turner? Have those been epic failures in trying to retain him? Or do you think they were good acquisitions at some point?
The whole Damian Lillard was a good idea. I don't think that it was just injuries. The injury kind of derailed that one. This is why I say about that. I can't really give you a straightforward answer because I don't know. What I do know is that this is a situation where, again, you can't live with them, can't live without them. They can't do anything because they have failed. You can say they failed at building a championship team around, but can you? Because they did. It seems they built a championship team around Giannis, then they screwed it up.
Yes, they did. And here's why I asked that question. Because if you win a championship, why are you getting rid of Chris Middleton for the guy they traded to Washington? What was his name? Who was that forward's name?
Kyle
Kuzma. Why would you do that? And then turn around and give away your starting point guard for Damian Lillard. I get it. You want to score more points, but in basketball, you have to have stops. And the guard that they left Milwaukee, he went to Boston. Drew Holiday. He went to Boston and won a championship. He was one of the glues that held that team together to actually beat. Who did they beat? Phoenix? Was it Phoenix?
Yeah. See, the thing about that play was, and we said this on the show, that Drew Holiday wasn't the one that should have got traded. They should have traded Chris Middleton to Portland for Dame, but I don't think the Trailblazers wanted Chris Middleton. But that was a trade that should have been made. Because I'm not mad at them trading Chris Middleton to the Wizards because it was time for Chris Middleton to get up out there. It was to me it was a little bit too late to get Chris Middleton up out there. The Miles Turner of all, that was a salvage attempt because I don't know why would you let Brook Lopez walk for Miles Turner, but that's neither here nor there. Now they're in a situation where they're not going to be able to get back in return. They're not going to be properly compensated.
No, it's no assets over there.
No, and they don't have a team by itself right now that can give Milwaukee a fair value trade. Not even a 3-team. It's going to take like 4 or 5 teams to make that happen. And with that spider web conundrum, we can't tell you who's going what, how many teams will be involved. I just know one thing: I don't want Giannis to go to New York.
I don't know, Mel. I've seen players on the Knicks get 5 draft picks traded for him, and what's that guy from Orlando? He used to be on the Memphis. I think Orlando traded 4 first-round picks for him. What is his name?
Desmond Bane. It's gonna be a blockbuster one. I just don't want to see Giannis ending up in New York.
Well, I think New York and maybe a couple of other places are the only ones that can or would be willing to afford to trade. I mean, who are they going to give up? Towns?
Yeah, well, that would be a thing. You're going to have to gut where are you going? You're going to have to gut that roster for Milwaukee to get fair compensation.
Yeah.
You're going to have to. Well, one person I know will have to be a part of that trade is OG Anunoby.
Yeah, absolutely. And
now, whether Karl Anthony Towns is going to be there, I don't know. We all know it's not going to. New York is not trading Jalen Brunson.
Nope, not at all.
Oh no, that's done.
But I believe like everybody else on that team is on the table. I don't know anybody else.
Well, especially Derek's favorite player, the one that just kidding, Mikal Bridges, because there were times that I know you can't tell like what you don't know, like if when the lights come on, you never know which version shows up. Because there were times he used to disappear in the playoffs too.
Hey, listen, if I'm trading 4 or 5 first-round draft picks for you, I should be getting more than 15 to 18 points a game, if that makes sense. I should be getting something on both sides of the court, the offense and defense. And I'm not saying he's garbage or he can't play. He's a well-respected, available player because he's always there. He plays every game. But it's I don't know if it's enough.
You have to get for it.
Yeah.
I mean, he does show up. I mean, because I mean, he like the last time we've seen anybody have a consecutive streak.
You gonna wake up, bro?
Attendance wise, and I know you.
Yeah,
and
I'm on my camera.
We're gonna throw this name out there. Mel, I know you know this name, AC
I ain't
Green.
take you to get in to eat no more before the show. Make no daggone sense.
All right, so Mel, there's a name. I know you know the name, AC Green, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so remember now, if you want to talk about perfect attendance awards, AC Green is like the epitome of that. He never misses a game. He's always there. And again, yeah, we could say things, he may disappear, but he always shows up. And there have been times he has made some plays, especially on the defensive end. Especially remember the time against Boston when the Knicks was up 2-0, and Mikal Bridges was the main catalyst for that particular play on both ends of the court in Boston.
And that's well and nice, Kevin. But the bottom line and the thing that holds over Mikal Bridges' head, and it's unfair to him, but we're talking 4 or 5 first-round draft picks. We're not trading that for AC Green.
No,
but it was traded for Mikal Bridges, and he's going to be unfairly judged. He's going to be unfairly judged because of that.
You sleep on my camera, bro.
Oh shit.
Jesus.
Oh boy. All right. So we still holding reservations on this is one of those situations as well. Is stay tuned for developing stories in the coming weeks with Giannis and whatnot. So, like I said, Mel, I hear your reservations on Giannis trade because he's one of your favorite players, and it's frustrating to see all that talent, everything. I mean, you couldn't ask more from the Greek Freak. One of the most feared guys in the game.
Is he?
That's one of them. I didn't say he was the, but
How much do you really fear him if anybody that plays against?
well, I mean, what are you saying he's garbage? Is that what you're saying?
He's feared enough that they build a fence when he comes downhill.
Yeah, I mean, he can still go downhill on you as far as slamming the ball. He can still dunk. He can still wreck a game when needed to be. I mean, it's still there, but now it's almost like when injuries catch up to you, it kind of changes things up some.
Just injuries, age does.
Kevin, I think we'll a different tune once he gets traded to the Knicks. We hear a different tune from Omar on this, but
There may be a different
I
motivation.
don't even want him to be there as that his landing spot.
I don't want Giannis there.
All right, so
I don't care how. I mean, it doesn't fit.
all right, okay, Mill. Let me ask you this question. Okay, you don't want him in New York. If you want, where do you want to see him?
Miami.
Where do you want him, Mill?
This is the problem. There is no fit for him. There's no fit for him. Wherever he goes, you're going to have to tool the offense around him. He cannot. He's such a generational talent that you can't. He can't be Robin to anybody else's Batman.
I don't know. There's a team out there in LA that he would fit in.
With the Clippers or Lakers?
Really?
Lakers.
He's got a lob partner.
There's too many forwards there.
Well, then some of them will have to go, right?
Yeah, and then you risk your chance of even looking like a real contender to the Thunder for the NBA championship.
Depends on who you give up. I mean,
Why retool what's working for you in LA?
I'm just saying, it depends on Milwaukee's asking price.
It's gonna be a King's ransom. It'll be like 4 first-round picks.
We thought that would be the same thing for Luka. It wasn't.
Yeah, and Milwaukee is not gonna make that same mistake.
I'm just
Thanks to that, Milwaukee will not be making that same mistake.
well. See, there's always a game talking about can you top this? Yeah, just when you thought you wouldn't see a major screw up somewhere, somebody's gonna come along and try to top something.
Don't he still got his job though?
Who? Nico? He's gone.
Oh, right.
Oh, no, they fired his ass. He's gone.
Where are you been?
I mean, but my thing was he should have been gone 9 months earlier. When you make something like that, and look what you got back for. You end up getting street clothes for, what I'm saying, and you've only been available for a handful of games.
The thing is, he had to bring that trade to management and the ownership. They signed off on that.
And
So if you're gonna sign off on that, at least let the guys see it through. Meaning, let's wait until AD and Kyrie and the rest of these guys are healthy, and let's see what the team looks like. You don't fire them right now. I mean, it's the first month of the season. I don't know.
No, but see, the thing about it, when this was done in February, you had basically 2 months.
But AD got hurt the first game. Kyrie got hurt week 2 or week 3 after that trade. They never played together.
And the thing about it was, you should have paid attention to AD's history.
Ain't street clothes back?
Yeah, but he got hurt again.
He got hurt last night.
Again, there's another example of he'll be out for 3-4 weeks. He'll come back for 1 or 2 games.
You gotta drink some milk.
Milk's not gonna help him.
So,
Milk's not gonna help. At his age, there's no way. You can forget it.
At this point, who's worse with this? Is it LeBron? Is it Kawhi? Or is it AD? As far as reliability.
Well,
LeBron the worst at it.
Well, okay.
No, Kawhi's the worst.
It's
Kawhi's the worst.
I was gonna say
I remember seeing AD and LeBron play recently. I have not seen Kawhi play
well, you can take LeBron out of this equation.
Oh, and I forgot to add another one. Zion. Didn't he get hurt this week too?
Yeah, he out for 3 months now, ain't it?
Yeah.
So
that's another one.
So that's another way of saying he's stealing money.
Players. I don't know how sick of this NBA.
Hold up, we forgot another one. Joel Embiid.
Oh yeah.
No, we ain't got to talk about him. What has Joel Embiid done?
He did win an MVP. I mean, he did.
He won
Yeah,
one
did he
MVP.
win the MVP or did they just give him the MVP?
I think they got tired of giving it to Jokic. So Sam,
Because to me, that award is a joke anyway.
Well, that year that him and Joker was 1 and 2 in MVP vote, that was Joel Embiid MVP season that the NBA got wrong.
But notice how Embiid never comes to Denver. Think about that. He's scared of playing Joker in Denver. Have you noticed that?
Nope.
Yeah.
Now I know he's scared to play sometimes. I don't think it had nothing to do
I mean,
with Joker.
but my biggest issue is he always gets haters, but he's clumsy as hell.
He ain't clumsier than Cat.
I don't know. It's a tie between them two.
Hey, don't be doing that.
Hey, look, I'm just saying.
truth is truth,
He's
man.
stumbling like
Hey, don't be doing that.
Don't be doing what?
Truth is truth, bro. I mean,
come on, bro.
No, tell Cat don't be doing that.
he can't stop. He cannot stop running over people.
He's the only cat that can't. He's the only cat that can't land on his feet.
Oh, he's stumbling like he just can't. Never mind.
You know what? I'm gonna let y'all go ahead.
I mean, facts is facts.
I'm woke now.
All I'm saying is you won't disagree with us when he was in Minnesota.
Mm.
I probably was asleep when he was in Minnesota.
Oh well.
Nah, you won't crawl none of that rock. He was
Nah.
co-signed right along with us when he was playing. What was it? Him and Cousins, and then him and it was him and Boogie Cousins was there.
It was him and Rudy Gobert.
Oh yeah, Gobert. What up?
yeah.
Yeah.
Who want to play with Rudy Gobert?
Definitely ain't Draymond, but that's another story.
Well, we already saw what happened with them two.
Rich.
Draymond put WWE moves on him. He ain't never been the same since.
He won't the same. Oh yeah, he's been the same.
I mean, I'm talking about as far. Well, yeah. No, actually,
He has been the same.
Well, no, actually, I'll go back before that. Ever since when COVID first was on the scene, when he made that press conference, messing around and touching on the microphones, like
an idiot.
yeah, that's when I first lost respect for him. Then, and this back in 2020.
Speaking of
Now,
Draymond,
yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry. No, finish up, Kevin. I thought you were done.
No. Now I'm done with that. Now you asked about Draymond.
Speaking of Draymond, who is right, him or Kenyon Martin, in regards to that power forward position? Who's been a better player during their career?
Kenyon Martin.
Okay.
Draymond.
Right. Okay.
Well, you say that because he got rings.
Yes.
That doesn't know. I can't do that. No.
It depends on how you ask it, like in a team aspect or individual aspect. So
In the individual aspect, Kenyon Martin is a better player.
Facts. But I don't care about that. I care about winning.
The whole point is, man, nowadays they're focused on the rings.
Yeah.
So if you both were starting a team, Mill, you're saying you pick Draymond, and Romar, you're saying you pick Kenyon?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes. Because, well, number one, I got reel that back. I ain't starting no team with Draymond Green. Let's get that straight.
Well, I mean, if you had to choose
I ain't
either one,
starting no team with Draymond Green.
If you had to-
talk about starting a team, of course I'm picking Kenyon Martin.
if you had to pick between the two to round out your team, you need a power forward. Who are you going with?
If
it comes down to the key ingredient, the core value of being a team player, that would be Draymond Green. No, he has
if I'm starting the team,
Draymond Green has sacrificed for the greater good of winning 4 championships. He has sacrificed. He has been able
some say sacrifice.
the bad guy for the greater good of being called a 4-time champion.
Some say sacrifice, some say accepting a role.
But if you look at it from all-out athletic ability at the power forward position, give me Kenyon Martin all day long. And he has a dog. And Kenyon Martin dog bite is bigger than Draymond's.
Yeah. So you're saying if Draymond had went to the Charlotte Hornets, you're saying Draymond would be a star?
Yes. Who the Charlotte Hornets have outside LaMelo Ball?
Well, hold on.
And
well, I can't even. Well, when you look at it,
or is it the system?
Draymond really has been star quality as the NBA player. Even he won a championship with Izzo at Michigan State. He was the number one player in the state of Michigan. He is a dog. So I can't what he has accepted as his role in the NBA, it equals to 4 championships. He was a great scorer in college. He was a great scorer in high school.
Yes, he was.
But he's a better role player that transitioned into 4 NBA championships.
Now, to better answer your question, put it in perspective. Let me say this. Now, you talking about building the team. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You build a team. I'm starting with Kenyon Martin. However, if I'm rounding out my team, then the choice would be Draymond Green, and this is the reason why. If I'm rounding out the form, I've already picked up enough dogs that can score the basket. I got a couple of walking buckets I just selected already.
No,
I just need somebody
to do dirty work.
Yeah, but hold on.
I would need Kenyon Martin to be a star.
Hold on, but as we remember, it was Steph, then Draymond, then Clay.
No, I don't remember it like that.
I don't care the order.
The draft, yeah. Draymond was
I don't care about
Clay.
the order. I don't care about the order.
No, Draymond was there before both of them.
Yeah, I think he was, but
he was.
I'm not building a team around Draymond Green. I'm building a team around Kenyon Martin. That's the point.
Yeah, I mean, Kenyon Martin was the number 1 draft pick.
For all things considered. So it's kind of an unfair question. Because no one would start a team with a Draymond Green.
But
they will start a team with a Kenyon Martin.
Yeah, but you need a dog like
you need a glue guy. You need somebody that's gonna do the dirty work.
You're not picking a glue guy first overall.
But is what Draymond does really dirty work? Because
yes.
I can't really call it dirty work.
Don't worry, we'll do it for you.
I call it stupidity.
We'll call it for you. You ain't got to. We'll do it for you.
This man guarding Jokic and Murray. He can guard 1 through 5, bro.
And you can see him do something dumb.
Yeah,
we ain't gonna say dirty. We'll see him do something dumb.
No, we'll see all of the above.
You will see every and anything.
We'll see all of the above. The dumbness and the dirty. Yes, we get all that with Draymond Green. And you have to take it. It comes with the territory.
The point with that, Romar, is he allows you to switch on everything. Everything can switch with him.
Yeah. Now, joining us right now is the boxing guru, Mr. Mark Daniels. Hey, Mark, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. Hey, Mill, good win last week. I needed to lose 1 game. That way, I'd rather lose now.
I wasn't gonna say nothing, man. I was saying, but for those that are about fantasy, Mark is returned. We're talking about the fantasy football, where Mark has one of the most spectacular lineups I've ever seen in fantasy football history. He has been running the table, but me, your host, the commissioner, I finally gave him his first and only defeat of the season. Man, I was so nervous because I need that win just to get into the playoffs. So, but I wasn't gonna say nothing. Good game, Mark. I hope I can win this if I ever playing you again.
Hey, you know something? You know what?
Me next time.
I ain't gonna lie. I was hoping. I said, man, let me lose a game before the playoffs start, because you hate to go in there on fire. Then all of a sudden, the first playoff game, that's when everybody take a dive. So I was like, if I was gonna lose one, I said, let's get it out the way because I need to get one out the way now. Now, if I could have ran the tip, that'd been spectacular. But
Well, now,
when I saw it, yeah.
It's for me. It's just the core of the core of your running backs, like, and you lost the meal because one of them. I mean, I don't think he underperformed, but he didn't give you the point usage that he was giving you all year.
And that's bound to happen.
That was Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor. At some point, I knew he was going to have a bad game. I just was hoping it wasn't going to be.
He ran up against the wrong defense.
No, it wasn't that.
You sure it wasn't Dak Prescott torching my Eagles?
It wasn't that. It was.
He got caught at the wrong spot at the wrong time.
You got to think about it. Derrick Henry and James Cook produce quite well for him.
Teams have kind of figured Indianapolis out, and it doesn't help that Indiana Jones has a broken leg, a broken bone in his leg. So you could basically just stack the box now and expand and try to have, Yeah, I mean that's his nickname.
It ain't Danny Dimes no more. It's
Indiana Jones. It's Indiana Jones.
We've been saying that all season.
Where you been, bro?
Look, we're not gonna get it.
He's still Daniel Dumb Dimes to me.
Oh, I never posted it.
But y'all know what though? If you think back, Mark's record is what the computer said Mill's record was supposed to be. Remember, Mill was supposed to go undefeated?
Yep, I was supposed to run the table.
He was supposed to run the table. And
I lost the first game of the season.
but the fact that you gotta.
I wasn't supposed to win nothing but 4 games.
But like Mill, your lineup is kind of like almost as loaded as Mark is.
Yeah, it just
what I'm saying?
It just hasn't happened.
But the thing about it is, I mean, that can get you 400 points every game.
Well, remember what Mill said, Mill called out who his quarterback was going to be.
I gotta do some research. I put these glasses on.
He told me, he said, well, that's that before the draft order.
Yeah.
And that's been his quarterback the last couple of years.
Yeah, it's a diabolicalness in fantasy football.
He don't care. He don't care about nobody else he get, long as he get Dak Prescott at quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
He almost traded.
I tried.
And that would
ain't nobody but getting not too many.
Well, and that would have been the worst move on your part if you'd have traded him, because you wouldn't have gotten to where you are at this point. It's no way.
Kev, I'm fighting for my playoff life.
Well, and now here's the interesting part to this. Now you got like first timers is actually in the playoff spot. Derek, shout out to you, man. You got number 3. Now this is kind of weird. Now somehow you leapfrog 3 spots from 6 to 3. We got the same record. We split, and we almost got the same amount of points, which is kind of weird, So you got 3, 4, 5, and 6 with the same record.
Yeah.
Now I will say this though: the craziest part of fantasy football now was on my particular end. That 39-yard catch from Deebo Samuel got me the victory, which basically knocked Newton out of the playoffs.
Yeah, I know you were excited about that. I mean, it took an overtime game to get you in there, but you got it. I didn't expect Deebo to get you that many points, but
that because when I looked at it, I said I just knew I was going to get swept.
Hey, look, man, you talk about 39 yards. I'm talking about down 400 points. I was down 400 points.
I was up 600 and almost lost.
Mark,
I was down 400 points, and Mariota gave me the 400 points that I needed to come back and win.
You know, the only thing that confused me on that game is that realistically, Mills' field goal kicker beat me. I don't know how this dude only made 2 field goals, but had like 70 points. It sounds like, huh?
I think it's the distance.
Hey, too long one.
I think it must have been some long field goals.
Did y'all see the game where Nooney kicker gave him 300 points?
No way, did he?
Yes. Nooney had a game where his kicker gave him 300 points.
Well, how about one with Caven? Caven had the kicker, gave him 214 points.
Man, that ain't nothing compared to 300.
So
Last week, Nooney kicker gave him 300 points.
Nah, I went last week.
Week 4 last. One of them, his
He had the kicker for Cincinnati.
Yeah, but he must have kicked one from in the parking lot there.
the kicker for Cincinnati gave Nooney like 300 points one week. I don't know where he's kicking them from.
No, I gave him 216. I'm looking at it now. His other kicker, I know he didn't give him much nothing. I don't even know why he started him this week, but that's neither here nor there.
well, the way it's looking, Romar,
I mean, I'm still gonna be on the outs of the playoffs,
Now,
even if I beat you. I finished 7-7.
but now here's the crazy part is see, there's 3 scenarios you got to rely on. Now, like you need to beat me, but then you also got to rely. You need Caven to lose and Kevin, the shot down hitters.
I beat him, so I got the head-to-head against him. I beat him last week. That's who I came back and won.
Yeah. So you need, but like I said, well, you also need Caven to lose to get the 8 spot. So, right, the way it's looking right now, it's 7 of us already got it secured already. So
You sure it's 7?
it's more than because like you 7 and 6, and Caven 6 and 7.
Okay, me
Yeah.
and Caven is 6 and 7. but
It's
he
5.
got-
It's 5 people that are 6 and 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, it's the 8 spot's up for grabs.
No, 6. It's 6 people that are 6 and 7.
Right. But what I'm saying is, you number 7, you 7 and 6.
Uh-huh.
That's what I'm saying. I said,
But if he lose and Caven, say Mill lose. I win. I beat you. Me and him got the same record, and it's still up. It's still 5 other people that, with 3 out of the other 6 people that's at 6 and 7 can finish at 7 and 7.
Well,
where it come down to head-and-head matchups and most points.
I can tell you this now. Mill's not. Well, I can tell you this now. Mill's not going to lose. I can tell you
3
that.
and 14. Between 3 and 14. It's only separated by 2 games.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why would you drop
The 3rd seed.
the running back for Chicago?
I don't need him. Plus, he's splitting carries. As DeAndre Swift gets healthier, his role is going to diminish. And besides, I'm straight with my running backs. I'm straight with my team. I don't need to.
Oh no! Well, he's already. Mill, you got this one in the bag, so you already set.
Who you playing?
He playing Sonya. He's already up by 400 points.
Oh,
Going because because that got him through.
That doesn't mean nothing when your quarterback plays early on a Thursday, bro. That 400 points don't mean a lot.
Yeah, but
she
470 means
she
a whole
don't
lot.
have a quarter. She don't have a quarterback. She got Tyler Shough.
He ain't got a quarterback. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think he needs to hash out some apologies on air because he told her to drop her quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, who to drop?
Now, when now, why are you bringing this up now? Number 1,
Whoa!
you were all right.
Ha! You screamed at me earlier.
Wow.
You were asleep on my camera.
You didn't have to scream.
When you felt tired, you woke up. Then obviously I did because me nudging you all the time wasn't working.
Woo. Okay, I'm sorry.
No. I'm gonna let you have it. I'm gonna let you have that.
Oh, jeez.
Because I understand, I mean, you guys got your pens and pad. You jotting stuff down in my life.
Nothing down.
You take your mental notes on how I maintain my successful marriage, so that way when you get married one day, you will know what to do. I see how you like to keep this fresh into the forefront. So that's cool. That's cool.
So you're the inspiration.
You know that you're not the only guy that I hang around or be around that has a successful marriage.
Mm-hmm. But I'm the only one you going on air talking about it though.
I mean, you're the only one.
But that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
Okay, little specs.
So look,
that's cool. That's cool.
So look. So any advice?
You call them little specs.
Wow. I don't know where that came from, but
he's talking about my glasses. I got my glasses on.
Give me half. See, give me.
I got my glasses on.
Can I have some?
See, they can't see I have my glasses on. That's not fair to them. I'm still doing my research. So once I finish doing what I got to do,
the whole.
But that's the reason why they call me little specs.
See, we was here. Me and Mill always we can talk this type of trash and be there at the same time.
The whole takeaway is if you want marriage or relationship advice, this is the man to go to.
Yeah, but what Robot was talking about was when because Joe Burrow was really Sonya's quarterback, but when Joe Burrow initially went out with that turf toe injury, they said he was not going to be back until mid-December.
Yeah,
and everybody thought, and especially me, the Cincinnati Bengals wasn't going to be nothing about this around this time. We didn't think nothing of that,
right?
So I was like, don't even bother. I mean, go ahead, keep them there. Go ahead, keep them. Go ahead, cut them. So to keep that roster spot open so you can find some new talent. I mean, it's early season. You have plenty of more injuries. You're gonna need that. I was thinking she might need that space. And I think he was going to rush back this early, and the Bengals was going to make something of anything because no one talked about the Bengals in a good light.
Yeah, but Joe gonna take advantage of this. I mean,
having
Joe Burrow with Puka Nacua now is gonna make him a threat in the playoffs.
No, you mean T. Higgins and Jamar?
No, he talking about
fantasy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Because you got Puka Nacua and Joe Burrow. Soon as Sonya dropped him, Joe picked him up and ended up dropping somebody. He got a 2-for-1 when he picked him up, basically, because he dropped somebody.
Yeah, he picked him up and stashed him for good.
Because he was on the injury reserve list.
Yeah.
He took up an injury reserve spot, so you got a 2-for-1. You picked up a hurt player, dropped the player, and then you still had to go fill that empty roster spot.
Yeah,
again.
yeah, he played it well. That was a master stroke. I'll give him that.
And that's why he was defending champion.
Well, he the only 2-time champ in it.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He won the ship last year.
He gave me 2 of my 5 losses, so I will say that he's pretty good.
And I'm still in shock that I actually beat him, 1-on-1. But you had to play a perfect game to beat him. Like to me, that was one of my toughest ones. Like yours too, Derek, because I had to rally because you was ahead of me going into Monday night, and I had to rally to beat you the first time.
And that pissed me off with that one.
But I knew, and I'm thinking, I said, yeah, this is going to be a split. And I knew because of how tough it was, I knew right then and there, I said, yeah, that was on week 5. And I knew going into that, I said, yeah, with that rematch, it's like, yeah, he's going to get me that.
Well, I just want you guys to know that Tampa Bay is getting healthy at the right time, and y'all going to have to see me with a full roster now. Now, for the first time in 8 weeks, I got a full healthy team. No buys, no injuries. Perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Yeah, because like I said, because this is the last week of the buys, and that's with Carolina, New England, San Fran, and the Giants. And if you don't have any of them on your team or starting them, whatever, you're already pretty much set.
Oh,
Hey,
I
look,
got one
said-
buy.
Remember what I said last week? I had Mac Jones starting. No, I had Kirk Cousins. I said, man,
Kirk,
right. That this
Yeah,
Saturday while we was on the show.
yeah.
I said,
We
man,
were both fighting for him.
I was like, man, I'm gonna have to. I think I must need to start Mariota. that was the best decision I made.
Oh yeah. When I gave it to you,
But I also knew that, like,
yeah, because
what Mariota did against Denver didn't surprise me because, like, we didn't play good. We didn't play well against Denver the last couple of years that we didn't play them. This is actually the first time that they beat us in the last 3 years that we didn't played in the matchup against them.
and it was one of those, and
every game has been a close game.
And like I said, this is one of those trap games. One of several trap games that I listed.
It was not a trap game. It was an exposed game for Denver.
But that's what I'm saying, because they almost got. You know, that because like I said, lost by one, but again, you know, on paper,
I feel like this though too. At the end of the day, you do not want Chicago, you do not want Kansas City and Baltimore to get into the playoffs. If you're any team in the AFC and you got a playoff spot right now, you do not want Patrick Mahomes and a Lamar Jackson, if healthy, get into this season's playoffs. Because they will be the two most hungriest teams in the AFC with something to prove.
Let's say both of them missed the playoffs. Who would be the favorite to win the AFC?
New England.
Okay.
I'll say that because really, they will have the better all around team.
now here's the issue that I got.
And I would say New England because I think they will be the best all around complete team that's out of any team that's left.
The only
You
issue
can't trust Buffalo. They'll get to the AFC Championship game and the kicker with Ray Finkley for them.
Well, the only issue I got with New England with that, yeah, the record's nice, but look, they had a cupcake schedule all year. They've only had two teams really that was worth anything that was winning records.
All right, Kevin. I can understand that. And then you need to understand this. New England only has the schedule that they gave us last year.
Oh yeah, I mean, like they
We went 12-5, and it was kind of cake cuppish.
they got what you mean cupcake-ish?
Yeah, cake cuppish, whatever you want to call it. It was still it still was it won't a strong schedule that far.
Oh man.
It's just New England this year. It's their easy schedule year.
It's like every year.
So how can you say it's really easy? Because they done beat some good quality teams that are playoff contenders.
Now, here's the one loss though. Now you look back, it's a head scratcher. How did they lose to the Raiders? And that was one of the two losses.
Didn't you always say a broken clock is right 2 times a day?
Yeah,
Well, there you have it.
that was one of them. And then again, that was the
All
first
these teams that are trash. There's only 2 teams that I can think of in my existence that ever went winless. And that's one time with the Lions, one time with the Cleveland Browns. They gotta win it. They all win a game at some point in time. Am I right, Mark? Mark is right. We're gonna
No,
get him
it's going to happen. It happens at some point.
All right, look, guys, we went a little bit off the rails a little bit. I have no idea how I'm going to edit this past hour or so, but I'm gonna think of some way of doing it because we was a little bit all over the place. That's all right though. Look, we're gonna reel this in.
You want to ask Mark
Hit the reset.
Your Milwaukee question?
Oh yeah.
Giannis.
Mark. What's going on with Giannis? Is he getting traded from Milwaukee?
I think he's gone. I honestly think he's gone.
I think
The problem is the team that should have got him, the team that he was interested in, they messed up their draft capital so much. They ain't got nothing they can give up, and that's New York.
Right.
Oh, you talking about okay.
Yeah.
When they made that move for Mikal Bridges, they mortgaged the team, man. I mean, they gave up everything for that kid.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what happened.
They ain't got another first round pick for about 10 years. I'm like,
There's another team, Mark, that did the same thing for Desmond Bain. Gave up 5 first round picks for that guy, or 4.
well, Orlando, that was ignorant. I would have fired the GM to get a dude that's arms that's only 2 inches long. I mean, he shoots, sorry, but he wasn't worth any of that.
Yeah, anything it's gonna take like 4 or 5 teams. But not only did New York mess up their draft capital, but Milwaukee messed up their draft capital too. I mean, so it's just like they're just stuck together. They know they need to break up, but they can't. They want to see other people, but they can't afford to live on their own. They can't pay rent by themselves.
I'd like to ask a follow-up question to that, Giannis. Was that injury he had the other day coincidental, or was that sort of legit?
It's load management.
Meaning, was that injury more so of a go ahead and have this injury so we could kind of find out where we can find a place for you to go, or was this a legitimate injury? Because I'm asking, because he's had the same calf injury the last 2-3 years, not the same leg, but same type of injury.
And it's something that me and Romar have been preaching. But Romar said it first. Fatu said this one first. So we got to take this stance on it. It's the shoes.
Yes,
No. I got two pairs of Giannis shoes. Giannis don't wear high tops.
Nobody in the NBA does. Don't nobody respect.
And those is what's bringing on these calf strains.
Hey, don't nobody protect their ankles and their Achilles no more, bro. Everybody wear. Hey, look. Nobody wears
the shoes,
high tops anymore in the NBA,
which is why you see a lot of these Achilles injuries lately too.
Yeah, that's why nobody learned from when Kobe blew out his tire.
Well, it wasn't happening so much as it is right now. I mean,
but Kobe was wearing them low tops when he caught that flat tire.
Yep.
Yeah, he was. But what I'm saying is it wasn't enough people else that it was happening to.
I mean, well, I know who it didn't happen to.
Anthony Davis.
Show me. Yeah, I challenge anyone to name me the player. Show me the guy that blew out his Achilles wearing high tops.
Dominique.
Show me the guy.
Dominique. I think Dominique had on high tops. But that was 30 years ago, though. So
I mean, but that was because that was because his power, the way that he attacked the rim. Come on, man.
I mean, that's a lot of factors, but that's
Kobe,
just one guy.
Kobe blew a flat tire by dribbling.
That's still just one guy over the 5 we've witnessed over the past 2 years.
Yeah,
I agree.
Like and a couple of these cats them blew the flat tire by doing nothing but dribbling the ball down the court.
Or trying to push off.
They gather stuff. When they start to take off, that's when it happens.
Yeah, that push off is what causes it.
That just say,
it's so bad that you could actually, because of the low top, you could see that muscle rupturing right there at the back of the leg. And it's not just football. I mean, basketball. It's football too. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah, I'm talking about basketball now. Football's a whole different dynamic because you got to take in the turf and the cleats and stuff that they're wearing. You got to take all that in consideration. We talk about football. I'm talking about merely basketball.
Yeah, because Bland should be lucky that he still got both his Achilles after the way he got shook on the side last Thursday.
But old boy from Detroit, I just saw on the other night. Yeah, Brian Branch.
Yeah,
he's out.
Speed brother.
Oh, that was Achilles?
When he was trying to make that interception in the end zone.
Oh, I thought he just sprained his
when
ankle.
he landed. No, he blew his Achilles out.
Yeah, he said,
they ain't running. He said torn.
All the air deflated.
I'm about to say, what kind of sound effect do we got?
That probably is the sound of Detroit's season because he's valuable to that secondary.
Yeah, but we're gonna get into that a little bit.
But the boy that they picked on all night came up with the it's over interception.
And I appreciate that because that gave me 470 points. All right, so guys, we gonna I got the answers that I need, but we gonna get into these picks now.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen.
Like I said, I don't know how the hell I'm gonna edit all this, but we're gonna figure out a way.
Well, like I said, man, when there's a will, there's a way. All right.
Now I think I've been getting kind of lucky over the past couple of weeks. Well, man, I don't think I know I didn't do as well as I did a couple of weeks ago, but I think I did pretty fair.
Well, you did well. The one time that when I was teasing you about the crossover from last week, you still end up with 10 wins.
Yeah.
You still end up with 10. Well, you did better than me. So
and I was rolling the dice there too.
And this is one of those that
I should have had 12.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing was when both of y'all called me Monday, you was like, hey, and I was like, are you sure you want? I said, but then records are thrown out the window.
The Carolina game set you apart.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he picked Carolina to beat the Rams last week.
Yeah. And that one was a trap game. And that was one of those that, it's week 13, somebody's getting got.
I think you called both of the upsets.
Yeah, well, I'm going to give you another one. The Jets-Falcons game. The Jets won. They won.
Yeah, you went with them too.
I did?
I don't remember.
I think you did.
No, he had the Jets.
Oh, all right.
Dad had the Jets.
Yeah, WB had the Jets, and that worked out. And this is one of those where I should have listened to my instincts. And when I mentioned trap games, it's like I should have went my instincts, and I didn't.
Yeah.
And now the first 4 games was disastrous. And I don't know how.
Yeah, them holiday games was, oh my God.
All of us was trash. When you start at 0-4 and you still come up with 8 wins for the week, I guess.
Hey, I'm glad I did still end up with 8.
Yeah, because that week started off horrible.
Bill was the only one that even won a holiday game.
Yeah,
I had the Packers.
And the funny thing was, I think you changed it over because when WB first brought it up, I think we all had Detroit.
No, I always had Green Bay.
But I remember
I only made one crossover. That was
the Giants game.
Yeah, the Giants.
But then I remember I thought Romar had Green Bay, but then you decided to go with the Lions.
No, I said I want to go with the Lions, but I wasn't going to cross back over. But I was tempted to, but I didn't. I stuck with the plan. I stuck with the pick.
And like I said, you still came out better than actually I think you better than all of us did with 10.
Yeah. So he had like 2.
No, he had 10 wins. And I
had 8. Me and Galloway had 8.
Yeah, because I always give him a hard time about crossovers. And he still and he still came out with 10.
So what happened this time? I can't crossovers this time.
I can't give you no smoke this week. I can't
I'm
do
not-
it because you came out better than mine was. So I can't say anything. But
Yeah, so what we doing this week?
so okay, let's start off with this one. 1 o'clock. Seahawks and the Falcons.
Is anybody trusting
Kirk Cousins.
Falcons? Yeah.
And you got the 1 o'clock Cousins.
I got to put the glass. I got to take the yeet. I got to take the yeets off. Got to put on the minis.
Oh Lord! All right,
The specs, baby.
all right. Now,
I don't think about these. A couple of minutes with these things on. I get
I got
it.
I got you. All right. So WB's got Seahawks. One more. What you got?
He don't know yet.
All right. Well,
Oh,
There we go.
I'm gonna rely on Mox
so
psychology of
Seahawks over Falcons.
Oh, give me Bijan Robinson.
oh,
How many wins the Falcons got so far this year? 3.
but they're playing in Atlanta
We in ATL.
now. Okay.
Give me Bijan Robinson,
Nah, they
and
fought.
I do not trust Sam Darnold this late in the season against a pass defense as good as Atlanta's.
Okay. To your point, Romar, I'm glad you brought this up because Sam Darnold came off one of his worst performances last week with a QBR of 18.3.
Ain't no way this is his worst performance after he threw 6 interceptions a couple weeks ago.
Well,
Are you serious?
Well, like I said, this is one of those get right games. And remember, Seattle has been known to travel well. We have talked about this numerous times on the show. So, and they play it indoors. And also to the point, now as far as making the playoffs, now if they win, their chances go up to 95%. If they lose, it's down to 78.
Hey,
But there's a
not,
very good chance they'll make the playoffs.
not to change the subject, but Georgia and Alabama just started not too long ago.
Yeah, we watching.
Yeah, we got it on it too. All right, so Derek, who you got in this one?
I think I'm gonna go with Seattle here. I think Seattle's more of a balanced team than Atlanta here. And I'm understanding Kirk Cousins starting, right?
Yes.
Against that defense at 1 o'clock.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Bill is on you.
Oh,
So we so
I got Seattle. I'm not.
okay. This one of those take your time because this could be one of those that Mill, you have a bounce back week.
Yeah, I've already posted them.
Oh, I didn't see it.
You didn't see it
I
yet
didn't see it.
because I haven't tagged you with it, and I didn't hit send until we got on there.
I understand.
I'm correcting all that.
It's okay. It's okay. The main thing is, as long as we get them all in there before we leave.
Yep.
That's the main thing that matters.
Yeah.
Give me Atlanta.
So Romar is the lone wolf in
And
this
I
one.
gotta do a lot of spell checking on this Jane.
All right. The next up, Commanders at Vikings. Omar, we ought to know where you stand. I got Commanders.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, same. I think Jaden's supposed to be playing this week, right?
And Jaden is starting. Jaden is starting, and JJ McCarthy is starting.
Well, if that's the case, I mean, they might as well put WB as the quarterback up here in Minnesota. I mean, it can't get any worse.
How bad is this, Mark, as far as a GM drafting that guy top 10? How bad?
Well, you
is
know
that
what?
likely?
No. You know, it's a horrible. I mean, you had Sam Darnold there. I mean, I know he had that one bad game, but the dude wouldn't have had these games that McCarthy is having. And then you got an all-world receiver that eventually is going to say, "Get me the hell out of here."
Yep.
What made it so bad last week was probably one of the worst ones of his career. 2 catches
Oh,
for
he
4
said
yards.
give him Minnesota.
Hey, I never thought that I would say I'm sitting Jordan. I would never think I would say I'm going to set Justin Jefferson. I'm not playing him. You got to set that dude down.
Yes.
I mean, you're not getting anything, and it ain't him.
No, it's not.
The crazy thing is, you had Sam Donald and Daniel Jones last year.
Well, yeah, I said that last week, and you let both of them fall.
And
We
you
are-
don't keep neither one of them as your backup. You have to have.
Hey,
another
you want to know what's crazy about it? Mill, you're gonna laugh, but it's the truth. They were better when they had Carson Wentz.
Yes, they were.
Wow.
They were.
They keep that man
And,
healthy.
and that ain't saying much.
Hey, but they weren't losing.
But what about these draft pundits that were talking JJ this and JJ that and all of this?
Well, you know something. I hate to say it, but you could take any of us and would have put him in that GM role in Minnesota, and there ain't no way we'd have done any worse. Because I wouldn't have ever drafted JJ McCarthy. I didn't like him in Michigan.
Oh, that's the thing. They were making excuses for him, saying Michigan's a run heavy team. You wait till he gets to the pros, he's gonna be nah. I saw him live against the Nebraskas, the Ohio States, and he couldn't hit the side of a barn.
And you know something? It's a shame because they had a quarterback in place, and sometimes they don't. You know, you're here that turn just leave well enough alone, and they didn't know how to do that.
Oklahoma State is beating Weber
Hey,
105 to 34.
Hey, Georgia just blocked Alabama's punt. I know that.
Now, okay, let me ask you this: with
They
all
got
that,
a first down.
with all that said, should KO be gone by the end of the season?
Oh, he definitely gonna get
I
fat.
don't think he should. That's on the GM. That's on the GM, man.
Who's KO?
Kevin O'Connell.
Well, he got to work with what they give. He got to work with what they're giving him.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's on the GM. You didn't keep a backup, nor did you keep the starter. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I've said I did not see enough out of JJ McCarthy to see where they start caliber quarterback. But I'm gonna build them on in this sense a little bit also. Their offensive line is bad. It doesn't, and that's one of the reasons why Carson Wentz is not the quarterback right now. Because now Carson Wentz had like three. He was battled with 3 season-ending injuries, like a messed up shoulder, messed up knee, and an ankle here.
But Minnesota's offense.
That man was
Minnesota's offense is not based on long-term, long drawn-out plays. They're based on getting the ball out quick, stretch running, zone running, and getting the ball out quick. And because Carson Wentz, as we all know, will hold that ball forever. Same thing with JJ. Hold that ball. The protection is not going to hold up. You saw what Kirk Cousins was there a couple years ago. He was getting the ball out quick. Same thing we saw with Darnold last year. He's getting the ball out quick. Now you change that. Yeah. You see that the difference.
Yeah.
You change that quarterback up. The offensive line becomes suspect.
So,
Well,
do we got that one?
So are we mailing this in with the Commanders?
When the last time
WB said give him
WB said he got the Vikings?
Oh,
I'm sorry, I can't believe in
So you got Vikings, WB?
he probably don't. He don't got the Vikings. I got the Commanders.
what?
I got the
Yeah. All right. Well, into that part. Next up, and now this is going to be crucial. Steelers and Ravens. Both teams are 6-6. Now, here's the interesting part of this. Lamar is set to play. So, but neither quarterback is 100%. Now, here's where the stakes lie. With the Steelers, they currently have a 33% chance of winning the division. If they win, it jumps to 63. If they lose, it drops down to 18.
Whoa.
For the Ravens, they're currently at a 60% chance of winning. If they do win, it jumps to 75. If they lose, it's down to 30.
Have you seen the Steelers play defense this year?
Not a whole lot. But somehow they did beat the Colts in Pittsburgh. Now the game's in Baltimore. Now, hold on. My question is Mason Rudolph starting?
This game too, right?
No, this is the first out of
No,
two.
this ain't the first matchup.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Because they're playing again in 2 weeks.
Okay, well, I'll let you know where I stand at in a minute.
All right. Okay. So
Give me the Ravens.
what?
I'm telling Nikki. I'm telling your daughter.
So yeah, Roman, you hearing this, right?
Hey Nikki,
I mean,
your daddy picking against your Steelers.
I mean, I'm going there too.
Yeah, I'm grass
I'm going with Baltimore too, but he only doing this.
I got Baltimore too, and it's kind of shaky.
Yeah, but Baltimore got some has shown me they're still trying to fight for something. I think well, if Lamar wasn't playing, I'd be picking the Steelers.
Mike Tomlin might be changing for the rest of the season after they said
Everything is up in the air with this
fire.
Well, this the whole is up in the air for both teams.
But give me the Ravens by a smidge. I got the Ravens by a field goal.
All right, Derek, it's on you. Who you got?
I'll go the same. Ravens.
Okay. So, like,
Not a lot.
right, this one of those that it's going to be a defensive game. It's going to be close. It depends on who shows up in the fourth quarter. Ooh. Okay, next. The next one up. The Dolphins at the Jets. They're playing. Yes, they're playing in the death trap. MetLife Stadium.
Could you just pull up another one?
You want to hear something funny with this one? Now, as much as we rag on the Cowboys as far as choking in December, here's another one for you. Miami, when the calendar turns in December, they're allergic to winning. So much so that they have lost 7 straight games in under 45 degrees. All right. So the last time that they won in that particular type of environment was in 2019 against the Patriots on the road. So this one, and now Miami beat them the first time. This is the second out of 2. And the Jets have been kind of making a little bit of noise in the last few weeks.
So is
Because
Miami.
remember, they started. Yeah, well, that is true. Now Miami was won with 4 out of 5. Now, which drives me even badder because the fact that when we went back and forth a few weeks back when I said, McDaniel, he should have been gone by week 6, and you kept telling me no. Now,
And why would I say all that just to pick the Dolphins to win at MetLife Stadium right now? Because it ain't gonna happen. Give me the Jets.
wow. All right. Wow.
As dysfunctional as much of a dumpster fire we call the Miami Dolphins, I can't see them win the game on that garbage ass. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
garbage.
You was right the first time.
I can't say I'm working on my Christianity, bro. I gotta stop cussing. I gotta stop doing it. Gotta stop doing it. But y'all know how I feel about MetLife Stadium. That stadium is horrible to play on.
Yeah, and
Give me the Dolphins.
So I just for that alone, I don't think a team like the Miami Dolphins can play a good game on that turf.
Give me the Dolphins.
Right, Derek, it's on you. Who you
Yeah,
got?
if it's going to be under 40 degrees, no sunshine in December, I find it hard to pick. the
At
Dolphins.
Minnesota State.
Yeah.
So you taking the Jets?
I'm gonna have to take the Jets on this one.
And they play in Miami?
No, they're playing in New York.
No. I'm saying it's Miami and the Jets, right?
Yes.
Man, that state. I mean, that field is one of the worst in football.
It's the worst in football. A lot of players have gotten injured, and keep in mind. And now, see, this is one of those things. Remember, Mark used to say this all the time that travel is a factor. This week, weather's going to be a factor too in that particular game.
Well, I tell you what, if it's cold up here in New York, I would go with the Jets. It's just everything's working against Miami, and that they're on a horrible field, horrible weather,
Yes.
and they're a warm weather team.
Yes.
Yep.
So Mark, is that stadium worse than Veteran Stadium?
The old Veteran Stadium, I tell you what, they run it neck and neck. Because
Trust me, my feelings ain't hurt by that one.
Oh man, I remember they used to be just like
they say rods used to be coming up out of the man, that Veteran Stadium was like playing on concrete. I mean,
and it had potholes in it in the middle of the turf. Potholes.
I mean,
Oh boy.
but Mill, I gotta ask you, Mill, I got a question for you. A serious question. What is the state of the Philadelphia Eagles at this point?
Ooh. Uh-oh.
I was gonna wait till we.
We'll say that until they get to this game.
Only person I really told for real was Dad.
Well, like I said,
And I told Dad this a couple of weeks ago. So when I revealed that,
like I said,
because we play Monday Night Football,
that's one of those Mill.
and I'm gonna call a spade on it.
We're gonna let you cook. We're gonna let you
I ain't
cook.
gonna be cooking for long, but
Now, hey, look, we're gonna let you have that slide in a minute.
Smokehouse.
Next time,
And Omari Hampton is playing too. So just announced.
who's that?
Omari and Hampton, he ain't been playing. He ain't played since week 5.
Yeah, I mean that ain't no big deal to me. The dude ain't played in 2 months.
Yeah, I would.
But it will. But
I wouldn't really call it a needle mover for real.
You sure? Because
All
we
right.
didn't think Chicago was gonna run the ball either. But I digress. Go ahead.
Well, okay.
oh, he got that face mask.
Next up, now this is another intriguing matchup: the Bengals at Buffalo.
Hey, let me tell you real quick. This and Derek, I gotta bring this to you.
What's up?
Remember I brought this up today. Don't be surprised if Cincinnati don't run the table getting the playoffs.
Oh, have you seen Joe Burrow? Have you seen Joe Burrow?
Now they got to get T. Higgins back to where I'm 100% on. But when this dude is healthy, when Joe Burrow is healthy, to me, he's the best quarterback in football outside of Mahomes.
He looks like the Joe Burrow that lit up Philly in the preseason game. No, I'm not trying to pick on you, Mel, but I'm just saying, like, just using that game as an example. When he was lighting Philly up in that preseason game, do you remember that? I think it was like 11 of 12 and 3-4 touchdowns or something like that. He was on fire.
Hey man, I got to see this cat. I went back home to Ohio, and he's from Athens, and my high school was playing against them. My high school had a pretty good reputation in the state of Ohio. They said, "Man, there's this cat from Athens coming up here. Everybody say he's the truth." We like, yeah, whatever. Hey man, that dude came up there and lit us up. And the only thing you could hear everybody say after watching this dude play is he got to be going pro. How he went to Ohio State and Urban Meyer did not play this dude. For the trash that he had there, I can't understand. I don't understand it at all.
He played which color over him? What's the Dwayne Haskins over him?
Rest in peace. But I was never a fan of that. It was something about him. Well, he was good on the college level, I guess.
Yeah, he was. He threw 50 touchdowns, 52 touchdowns.
The only quarterback Ohio State had to me that was a pro. They just did not know where to play him.
Troy.
Was Terrell Pryor.
Oh, Terrell Pryor. Okay.
Yeah, anybody know what to do with him.
Now the good news with
Because
this,
the worst thing I think what happened to Terrell Pryor was he ended up on the Cleveland Browns.
No, the worst thing that happened to him is he got into it with that girl in that hotel down in Pittsburgh.
No, the worst thing that got
yeah.
it when they tried to strip him for selling his own jersey for some money for some tattoos, and the stuff that they do nowadays, I just felt like that was.
Well, you wouldn't know it's crazy.
It targeted him.
You know what's crazy? They don't talk about it now, but hey, LeBron got in trouble for buying. This is a true story. He got in trouble for getting a throwback jersey that he saw a guy with, and he wanted that jersey, and the dude gave it to him. And guess who that guy was? And they became one of his best friends. Saw him in the airport. He was a high school guy, Rich Paul. Rich Paul at the time was selling jerseys, whatever, making his ends meet. LeBron saw a particular, I think it was an Earl Campbell jersey or something. He said, "Man, I like that jersey." Rich Paul gave it to him. They linked up. LeBron got in trouble behind that jersey.
No, it was a Wes Unseld jersey.
I knew it was one of them. I knew it was somebody.
Yeah. It was a Wes Unseld jersey. He got. I think he got put off the high school team, didn't he?
Yes.
No, he didn't get put off the high school team. But something they made him get the money back for the value of the jersey. It was something stupid.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. They ain't really catch a whole lot of wind behind that. But who we had? The Bengals and the Bills.
The Bengals and the Bills. So
I'm not sold on Buffalo's defense.
And the funny thing is when T. Higgins is playing tomorrow too. So for the first time since week 2, they got all three playing together, and they have owned Buffalo over the years.
Well, the person that's going to capitalize from it, Kevin, watching T, I tell you, the guy that will show out tomorrow is going to be Jake Brown. Because see, if you got T. Higgins and you got Jamar, I want to tell you what hurt him, and people don't say it, but what hurt him when they let Tyler Boyd go, that kind of messed them up. Because see, you had to concentrate on 3 different guys as far as from a passing attack.
Yeah.
And when they let him go, now you just got to. I mean, I hate to say, but it's you can tell the difference.
Where did he end up going anyway?
Man, I ain't heard from that dude since he left. I think Tennessee or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Now, keep in mind, there's another guy on the Bengals squad that nobody's talking about that he can be a problem too. I think the second.
When he's healthy, he's a hell of a tight end.
Yeah, like if they utilize him too, there can be a lot of problems. And I think Cincinnati. Now currently they are 7% chance of making the playoffs. If they win, they're up to 14. If they lose, it's down to 3. They're currently 4-8. Yeah.
They'll win, Kev, because you got to figure Pittsburgh or Baltimore, one of them two losing tomorrow. And I'm going to be honest, this is Mike Tomlin's last year in Pittsburgh. I hate to say that, but he's on his way out.
Mutual agreement or fired?
I think there'll be a mutual agreement just out of a respect factor.
Yeah.
And to be honest, it was a horrible move of getting DK Metcalf because he ain't done nothing. You had George Pickens there.
No, that's not the worst. That's not the worst thing that could have happened. I mean, that's not the worst move they did.
Then, they let, the DK Metcalf thing, they let Minkah Fitzpatrick go. I think they should have kept Justin Fields.
Yeah.
No. That's not the nail in the coffin, Mark.
No.
What do you think it is, Mill?
They had a chance to have Matthew Stafford.
Well, then that ends it all for me. I'm done with it. Yeah.
All they needed was a first or a second, and somebody they had the cap. They had it. That was on the tape. That's all it would took for them to have Matthew Stafford right now.
But I'll come back and say this though. As much as I like Matthew Stafford, Pittsburgh ain't got Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams in them either.
Nor an offensive system. I'm not saying that he needs it. He's a system quarterback because he wouldn't be having the same success with what Pittsburgh got. Hell, he might be in the same position as Aaron Rodgers at this point. Yeah, because he balled in Detroit, but that system that they have in LA, or was it the Rams? I'll just say the Rams. The Rams. McVay runs a beautiful system that's quarterback friendly. Beautiful system for quarterbacks.
That's true.
I mean, people don't say it, but Devontae Adams right now, if you look at the statistics, he's top 4 receivers in the league.
He lead the league in touchdowns.
He got back to his Green Bay days.
He revitalized himself.
You talking about somebody going to the fountain of youth?
Well, everybody does when they leave LA. I mean, the Raiders. Everybody, every receiver at least, when they leave LA.
I believe that because now this dude Jacoby Myers is going off down in Jacksonville.
Yeah, Las Vegas. I don't know what they say, Oakland or whatever.
That's for their wide receivers. We're gonna talk about the defensive backs that left there. I hope that rubs off on them too. But
it's crazy how we all mentioned DK Metcalf. They were saying he's part of the reason why Pittsburgh been struggling because when Avon tries to get him the ball,
I told you
he cannot run a route,
and he is not broken 50 yards in the last 5 games.
He ain't got no separation.
No, it's not that. Aaron Rodgers do not trust him. Ever since he had that game in week 4 or week 3 when he was targeting him and the defense kept coming up with interception, he was not finishing his routes. He was not running through the play. He was giving up. And I think Aaron kind of gave up on him. He's just out there just running around now. So
and Aaron Rodgers running for his life at this point, and he been getting injured.
I don't disagree with you too often, Derek, but I'll say this with DK Metcalf. Romar is right. He doesn't get any separation. He does not get, as physical as that dude is, he gets no separation at all. He relies straight on running down the field speed. And he gets no separation from anybody.
But how was he getting it in Seattle when he was playing with Russ, though?
Well, he wasn't getting it in Seattle. That was the whole thing. He wasn't getting it in Seattle. Russ, if you notice, everything he got was just running straight down the field, deep pass.
Yeah, Russ is a moonball king. He's going to throw it up. DK can just go up and go use athletic ability. Now, when we deal with Aaron Rodgers, you need a route runner. Devontae Adams is a route runner. That's what Aaron Rodgers needs. Aaron Rodgers,
I tell you what,
physically gifted athletes, somebody just going to stick to the fundamentals.
See, Aaron Rodgers is hoping he could have got one of his guys there, Lazard or somebody, because he got guys that runs precision routes. You got to be a precision route runner to be with Aaron Rodgers. All that, I'm just going to run deep and you throw it. That ain't going to work.
No.
Yeah, I think Aaron Rodgers ran out of that privilege in with the Jets. So after bringing in
that only word with Devontae Adams.
Yeah, they tried that with Cobb and all these other receivers. They
tried no. Randall Cobb he could run. He was a route runner too.
But when he brought him over to the New York Jets.
Well, I mean, when you tear your Achilles tendon on the second play of the game,
his career was over with by then. By the time the Cobb was washed.
Yeah.
He was washed by the time he got there. But guys,
so who you got in the Bengals-Bills game? I got Cincinnati.
I like Cincinnati.
Is it at Buffalo?
It is at Buffalo. But if any team can go to Buffalo and play in the cold and win, it's Cincinnati. It's just as cold as Cincinnati. It's just as cold in that jungle.
I don't see Buffalo losing in Buffalo when it's snowing. It's hard to do. Give me Buffalo.
Okay.
Oh, and all right. So just one. I'm gonna ask one. It comes down to me right here.
Okay, go ahead.
Josh Allen against Joe Burrow. Who you got?
Now,
Right now,
here's
I'm
one-
I'm
to-
right
That's
now
what
I'm
it
going
boils
with Joe
down.
Burrow.
That's-
Yeah, I would pick
I got
Burrow
Joe-
if you're just talking quarterbacks. What you got to understand, Cincinnati got to stop Buffalo, and I don't
Well-
see that happening.
Well, their defense sucks.
Yeah,
But here's the thing. Now, Josh Allen has had 4 straight games with at least 1 pick.
Josh Allen
So,
has
don't be
6
surprised.
touchdowns the last time he played in Buffalo too.
Well, here's another key factor people are looking at. Keon Coleman keeps getting suspended before each game. So, I mean, he's limited on who he can throw to.
He's still
Yeah,
suspended.
I think what
Hey, man, this dude's been suspended.
He played in the Pittsburgh week.
He done got suspended like 2-3 times. Little ticky
I mean-
tack stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It becomes a point where Josh Allen probably ain't trusting this dude no more.
Well, you can't if he don't show up to
Yeah,
practice or he don't show up to the meetings and stuff
It's
on
something
time.
I like
How
to
can you
see.
trust him?
Well, let me ask you a question. Abdul Carter's doing the same stuff. Sleeping in the meetings.
He got caught watching porn in one of the meetings.
Shut up.
What?
Yeah,
Hold on.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
he got caught watching porn in one of the meetings.
Is that why he said I don't want to
No.
answer that? Okay.
Yeah.
You know, hey man,
I'm not lying.
hey man, for the amount of money these cats are getting, you can't wait to get home to look at that.
Me so horny.
That's porn.
You got
No headphones on.
oh
No earbud. No.
what?
Yeah.
Oh,
And here's the thing. I hope he wasn't doing it on the team's tablet, where they give him the scripts and the plays.
Well, if that's the case, he's gonna be on a home monitoring system for the next 5 years. I mean, that dude sucks. I mean,
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, Mark. Does he have more than 3 sacks yet this year?
no, he just got his first one last week.
Wow. One of your top 2 pick or top 3 pick?
Georgia
Hey,
just
and then he had the nerve to ask Lawrence Taylor, will you let me wear your number?
Oh, I forgot about that. He did.
Dude, you couldn't wear my number if it was reversed.
Buffalo.
What?
all right. So,
Hold on, I ain't made my pick.
well, Mill and Romar has to make theirs pick. So-
Buffalo in the snow.
All right, so we got WB and Derek. We got Buffalo. I got Cincinnati. So I got Joe Burrow for this one. And you know what? And it's crazy because there have been times Mark has thrown out something wild, and it actually has worked. When he says Cincinnati this gonna be another one. You actually don't really want to play towards the end of the year because they're getting healthier, and now T. Higgins is back. So
Yeah,
you
give me Cincinnati.
you got a 3-headed monster on your
Give me
hands.
Cincinnati.
Yeah, give him Cincinnati.
Hey, didn't
Uh-oh.
Darius
Is that-
Slay turn down playing for Buffalo, didn't he?
Yes, he
Yes,
did.
he's not reporting to Buffalo.
All right. So Mill
He says
is
Philly or bust, baby, but he can't really say that. But that's what he's saying.
That's a protest pick for Romar.
Yeah, whatever.
all right. So Mill is up to you.
For what?
The pick. Bengals or Buffalo.
Oh, I got Cincinnati.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I didn't catch it. All right.
That's all
Yeah.
right.
Next up, Saints at the Bucks.
Oh man, give me the Bucks.
All I said, this is a trap game.
You think so?
This is a trap game for Tampa Bay.
You know what? I'm gonna agree with Mill on this. See, this is one of those games where everybody assumes Tampa Bay is going to automatically win, and New Orleans end up playing the game of the year.
Hey, Mark. Tyler Shook is playing quarterback for the Saints.
But let me ask you a question. You got Baker Mayfield playing with a bad shoulder.
Yeah, but he got Bucket back now.
Yeah, that's true
And
too.
he got his receiver back.
Yeah, it could go either way because Tampa Bay's hobbling in this one. when you got a team like the New Orleans Saints, you know they're not really good, but they play with a lot of heart, a lot of pride each and every week. It's like they're due for one. And against a divisional opponent, which these two teams don't like each other. They don't.
That's true.
These two teams do not like each other. They are arch rivals. You know they're gonna come out and New Orleans gonna come out swinging. They gonna give them their best. This is not gonna be a blowout. And like I said, we don't know how rusty Bucky Irvin is. He can have a breakout game. There could be some errors and miscues, some misassignments here or there that will give New Orleans a shot.
All right.
But I still got the Buccaneers. I still got the Buccaneers in this one.
All right.
Yeah, give me Tampa Bay.
I think a lot of these teams, it's in New Orleans' best interest to go ahead and just
I got
Tampa. I ain't gonna
too.
say tank, but there's no need to win any more games if you're in New Orleans Saints.
So
They already eliminated from the playoffs.
So Derek, I'm assuming you're going with Tampa too, right?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah, but don't be surprised. This could be the trap game.
Well, it's a divisional game. I get you on that. But the only one side of the ball is showing up for the Saints, and that's the defense.
Right.
I don't see the offense showing up.
Yeah, also, like I said, intangibles happen. This is a division game. It's gonna be up.
And the weird thing is like they only a half a game up on Carolina. Carolina's off this week.
And
So
that's the motivation the Bucks need. That's their motivation. Stay ahead of Carolina, in my opinion.
because come to find out, because they got to play the Panthers twice in within 2-3 weeks.
And also for this, this would be the perfect game for Kellen Moore to steal a win, and to show that the front office, there's potential here, because it's not off the table that Kellen Moore is one and done in New Orleans.
Dude, he has
That's not off the table.
Tyler Shook is his quarterback. That's his quarterback.
Well, yeah. Now,
what's understood don't need to be said, but life ain't fair, bro.
Well,
but let me ask everybody a question on something. This is a quick question, Kev. Kevin, you're gonna give me the best opinion on this. I know.
What's that?
Kyler Murray's done in Arizona, ain't he?
Yeah, I would say, because they already say he's not coming back the rest of the season. So
Can we say early prediction that he ends up with the Raiders next year?
Who?
Kyler Murray?
I can see.
Yep.
I can see it.
Ooh, well, here's one of the ones. I'm thinking maybe New Orleans might be
No,
one.
I don't see him going to.
He ain't going there.
He's going to the AFC.
Or how about the Jets then?
No, he's going to want to be Vegas actually fits him best.
Yeah, I can see Vegas, because any other place they're not really hurting for.
The only other team, the only other team I can see him playing for in the West Coast, and y'all would be like, "What?" But I can see this happening. I can see him going to the Rams if Matthew Stafford retires.
No.
No.
I can see.
He's not going to fit in that system.
No, I can see him in Miami, because they're gonna blow their whole thing up.
Well, do you think Tua would end up with the Rams?
That would be
I can see Tua could probably end up in the Rams.
That'd be a perfect fit for Tua.
Tua might end up in the Rams.
You know what? If he's in the right system and he gets protection, he's a good quarterback.
Oh yeah.
But then we got another one set up, and someone brought it up. I thought it was on here. Could you see Shedeur possibly going to Atlanta?
I said that a couple weeks ago.
That's where I thought I heard it at.
Yeah.
That's where I heard it.
I could see that.
I don't know.
I could also see Shedeur with the Dolphins.
Or the Raiders.
Or how about the Steelers?
No, I wouldn't go there. I don't care what the circumstances are. Hell, he might as well stay in Pittsburgh. I mean, in
Yeah,
Cleveland.
if I'm
No,
if I'm Shador, I'm getting the hell out of the AFC North. I don't want nothing to do with that division.
no. I mean, he go to Pittsburgh. He might as well stay in Cleveland.
Yeah.
He
I
gonna
get-
have with no
Or
Thomas,
there's one
man.
other. Hey, but there's one other long shot place that nobody's brought up. You see him possibly going to Minnesota.
Oh, God.
Ooh.
That would be great.
Ooh.
That would be great. I like that. I like Shador in Minnesota because JJ McCarthy is not it.
He ain't the answer.
No, he's not. And I said that at the beginning of the season.
But I got one more thing, Mill, and I wonder if you guys remember I brought this up. I said about 2 months ago. I said, you know, when out in California in Inland Empire, we had Bryce Young, Jaden Daniels, and we had C.J. Stroud all playing in the same Pop Warner League. You remember I said Bryce Young was the best out of those three, and I still thought he was. How does that kind of look right now?
He coming along nicely. He is. He is.
Well,
He is the-
see, again. So basically, what you saw back then has come to fruition.
The only difference was he didn't grow much. I mean, damn, he got his genes sucked on height. But I mean, everything else with this dude, I'm telling you, when I saw him as kids, I said, man, this is a bad brother here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the other ones was good, but there was something about him that was different.
He's producing with
stood
great
out.
wide receivers too.
And what people don't realize is this. I thought it was going to really hinder him this year when Adam Thielen left, because I felt like Adam Thielen kind of saved his career last year. And
now it's over with.
And when Adam Thielen, Minnesota let him go, people tend to forget Pittsburgh picked him up this week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they
Pittsburgh is that desperate that they went. I ain't saying he's a bad player, but they're that desperate. They went to go pick up a possession, dude, because they ain't got nothing else.
That should tell you everything you need to know.
That should let you know the state of the Pittsburgh Steelers at this point.
Just blow it up.
Well, and the bad thing is, anytime when you hear fire Tomlin chants in your own stadium, that's not a good sign.
No,
Well, let me tell you something. I wish you guys could go home with me this one time. My dad lives about 30 minutes from where the stadium is. Every time I go home, there's a cigar lounge around that corner. I ain't gonna lie, I can't wait to go back. But anyway, there's a cigar lounge right around the corner from there. Yeah, I'll actually walk over to where the stadium is just to use the ATM. Hey, man, the one thing about Pittsburgh, I always will say this, that people talk about Dallas, they got the strongest fan base in the NFL. They travel, and when you done piss them off, it's hard to come back.
Trivia question for you, Kevin. Trivia.
All right, what's up?
When was the last time Pittsburgh fired their head coach?
Oh, I can tell you that one.
I know you know. I know you know.
Never, ever.
Yeah, that ain't true. 1968 or 69, they fired, I forget the dude's name. That's how Chuck Noll came in.
There you go.
I'm about to see. You didn't let me finish, Mark. You didn't let me finish, Mark. I said no, ever in my lifetime. I was born in 78.
Well,
Born in my lifetime.
The only thing I remember is they had 3 coaches in their history. That's the only part that I remember.
It happened before our days.
In my lifetime, they have had 3 coaches.
Yes.
Chuck Noll, Bill Cowher,
Bill Cowher,
and Tom. And you know what? Until the last year or two, I thought they was the best ran organization I'd ever seen.
Yeah, all of them got their rough patches.
But see, Pittsburgh did something that no other teams really did. If you ever look at the history of especially their defensive players that went to the Hall of Fame, they dove into the HBCU schools and got a lot of their players.
Gave a lot of ones with some trouble passing chances too.
No. I mean, you go back to the early 70s. Joe Green, North Texas, Mel Blount, Southern, Donnie Shelv, Groove Brothers, South Carolina State. And man, they go and get dudes out of these HBCUs, and they invest into them, where other teams wouldn't give them a chance. And the one thing about Pittsburgh, though, if you go in there to make money, you ain't gonna make it because they tight as hell.
Yeah.
Everything else, they run a tight ship up there. And what's going on right now, I can't see Mike Tomlin making it after this year.
Yeah. I can see him getting a change of scenery.
Wow.
It's about time for that. All right, we got a couple more games left.
Yeah, well, we got a few. All right, next one up. Colts at the Jags.
I thought we said that one already.
No.
Colts at who?
Jags.
What are Jags sitting at right now?
They're both 8-4.
Yeah, but I'm going with Jacksonville because you know something, that pickup of Jacoby Myers it's totally kind of changed their offensive thing because Brian Robinson, I don't know if he's hurt. I don't know what's going on, but he ain't did what he did last year.
He hurt. He's still playing, but he's hurt.
Yeah.
And then you got Daniel Jones playing with a broken leg.
Is it broken?
I don't know, but that dude,
He got a fracture in his leg.
that dude ain't looked right in about a month.
Well, you know what's crazy though? There are two halves to his season. Now, you know, first they started out 7-1, and now they are a little bit of a tailspin. Now, here's the interesting part: the Colts have not won in Jacksonville since 2014.
That's why I'm going with Jacksonville. And the other thing is, Jonathan Taylor ain't looked the same in about a month.
Well, when you stack in the box and making Daniel Jones beat you, that's
Yeah, I got to go with you on that one. Yeah, you got a problem there.
I'm gonna jump on the bandwagon. I'm going with Jacksonville.
Okay, Derek, what about you?
He went Jacksonville.
Yeah, Jacksonville.
Yeah.
5-2. 5-2. 5-2.
All right, you got Colts and Jags.
Maddie.
At some point, yeah. Well, I will say this: I'm going to be the lone wolf in this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm taking my shot. Wait, and I'm going with the Colts.
Isn't Icy Sauce hurt?
Yeah, I think so.
Jacksonville.
But I'm going to lean on. Now, here's the thing. Now, with Mark's got this awesome running back on his squad with Jonathan Taylor. I'm leaning towards more him than anything else. I think he'll, find a way to, get his yards and whatnot. But like I said, this one I might end up losing, but I'm gonna take a shot at this one. Okay. Titans at the Browns. Oh man. Now, let me ask y'all this. I know this is a long shot. You got 1-11 versus 3-9. Could you qualify this as a possible trap game?
No.
It would be for bragging rights between the two quarterbacks.
You know what? As long as Shador is starting, I gotta support him. I like Cam Ward too, but you know what?
I got the Browns.
It benefits neither team to win this game.
But you know what? It don't benefit him, but Shador almost has to win this game because he's still having to prove himself. Cam Ward, number 1 pick in the draft, he gets a pass.
And one quarterback has Myles Garrett on his team. So,
hey man, I tell you what, this is the most dominant defensive dude I've seen since Reggie White.
Ain't it though?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now this one of those because the only thing I'm leaning on, I got Cleveland, but if Shador loses this game, don't be surprised if you don't see him if he gets benched for Dylan Gabriel.
Well, it depends on how they lose. If he play a decent team, but everything else go wrong, you can't put it on him. I think that coach needs to get fired because he's going to try to justify having Dylan Gabriel, who sucks, and you know what? I hate to say this because we're in supposedly a whole new modern day.
No, say it because it needs to be said.
But I want to tell you straight up, this is one of the most racist moves I've ever seen in my life. Between trying to stick it to Dion and basically sticking it to this kid of saying, I ain't gonna use the word, but we're gonna show you what we can do. If this ain't the most obvious, and this is where it gets even worse. I'm a free agent black quarterback. There's no way I'm going to Cleveland. I'm from there. I ain't going.
Yeah, and guess whose window they just opened up yesterday?
Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
If I'm a free agent player, I'm not going to Cleveland because this dude. I put it to you like this: if he tried to speak to me, I would look at him and say, "Dude, first of all, you're lying."
Why do you have to be a quarterback? Why can't it be any player?
I'm like this. You're looking at this, and if you don't look like you're an all-day, everyday racist. If I'm Myles Garrett, I understood he wanted to leave last year. They gave him all that money. He said, "The hell with it, I'll stay." No, now get me up out of here.
Yeah.
Because you're sabotaging this kid's career because you don't like his dad.
Pretty much.
And then, so this would be my question to everybody. You don't like his dad, but yet all the white players that came in as dads in the league, the Mannings and everybody else, they get a pass.
Mm-hmm.
The Mannings is considered America's family. Hell, I don't know them. They ain't my family, but that's what they consider them to be. But yet you bring in everything every player Deion has sent to the NFL out of Colorado, people has hoped the worst for them. Whether it's Travis Hunter, whether it's the receiver that's with Arizona, for Baltimore. I've never seen, and now, I just saw a thing where Deion is basically, I ain't saying begging, but asking for another year to prove that he can do the job. Well, hell, you proved it when your first year there, when you went from having 14,000 people at a game to over 70,000.
Yeah, you proved it then.
This is the problem I have. This is the problem I have when it comes to how the society works. And it's going to pertain, I'll just say it, to blacks. We're like racehorses. As long as we win in place or so, we're great. Don't have an off year because now you're worthless. And I thought it got beyond this, the athletic part. Now it even pertains to the coaches. You had David Shaw at Stanford, a decent coach. I ain't heard this brother get a job since they let him go a couple years ago. But yet you'll get a guy, nothing against him. I give Lane Kiffin credit. He goes to Ole Miss. He takes the program that sucks. They want to they become a winning program. But this dude had about 9 jobs. You get Steve Sarkisian. This dude was getting drunk, showing up to practice at USC, getting drunk. They fire him. He gets a shot at Alabama as assistant coach, gets something else. Now now he gets the head coaching job at Texas. But yet you get a black coach, and the next thing you know, any mistake he makes, any team that don't win, you don't ever hear from this cat again. Ty Willingham is a perfect example out of Notre Dame. He gets there, they don't win. I ain't heard from this dude since. But you get the white coaches to keep getting the jobs over and over and over. Hey, don't be surprised if Ed Ogeron don't end up getting a top job in about the next year.
Or Brian Kelly.
Oh, well, he going to get a job. Yeah. Hey, James Franklin, they will say, well, he got a job. Well, he went to a program that sucked that nobody cares about anymore at Virginia Tech. But what about a school that's a top notch? I put it to you like this, and I'm saying it here now. That brother in Michigan is not safe. He might make it through this year, but let them have an off year. Let them lose 2 games next year and see how long he's there.
And to back you up, Mark, did you hear all the vitriol that coach at Notre Dame was getting the first two games of the year?
Oh man, they hated him. But now all of a sudden they say, oh, he could. Hey, all of a sudden now they was talking about him getting NFL jobs and all that. Right. I put it to you like this: Marcus Freeman, in my opinion, if there was going to be a job if he was going to take another job, I know it's going to sound weird, but now the job is gone. I would have taken that Notre Dame that Penn State or Florida job. I think
that Florida job would have been beautiful for him.
Yeah. Now you got a situation out in USC, Lincoln Riley. That dude ain't done nothing in 6 years. But yet you don't hear any fire on him. Man, you get a brother out at one of them schools and they ain't won after the first year, they fired. This whole system sucks. You got Dabo Swinney down at Clemson. They know how many games they win this year, 4 or 5?
And they were in the top 3 this year, top 4, something like that at the beginning of the year.
I ain't heard no heat on that dude yet.
Yeah.
And you won't. They're just gonna fade off into the sunset. All right, how many more games we got?
We got 5 more. Okay.
Jesus.
Now, 4 o'clock. Oh, so everybody's so everybody's got Cleveland, right? Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, Rams at Cards. These are the 4 o'clock games. Rams at the Cards.
I'm going with the Rams in that game.
Bounce back game for the Rams. Yeah.
Yeah, I got Rams too.
I'll be honest with you. If they somehow lose this game here, then there's a problem somewhere.
Now let me ask you this: would this qualify as a trap game?
Yes, it does.
It's possible.
Divisional game. Divisional game.
Yes, it is. But like I said,
Arizona has not shown me a whole lot. Greg Dortch is not going to play. They kick return. That's the only thing I can think of.
so
Give me the Rams.
So is Gannon under the hot seat then?
No, they can't do that because they gave him too much money. They got to deal with him for a minute.
All right, Romar, what's up with you? Who you got? You got the Rams also?
Rams.
Rams or Cards?
Rams.
All right, so this is a mail-in. Oops. All right, hold on. Next up, okay, this should be a mail-in, but I call this a trap game too. Broncos at the Raiders.
Oh man, ain't no trap game. Give me the Broncos.
That was quick.
Oh man.
Can I take these off now? Man.
All right, I think it's safe, Mil.
I'll take the Broncos.
Yeah. All right, I got Broncos also.
Is anybody picking the Raiders? Anybody? Let's put it right there. This might be.
Put a sample on that one.
Only if you give me a 12-point spread.
No, we don't do those spreads around here.
Right, no spreads at all. Okay, let's go to more attractive matchup. Battle of NFC North. Bears at the Packers.
Ooh,
Now, this is okay. Here's the thing. This is the first of 2 meetings.
Bears or Packers?
Bears or Packers?
Bears or Packers?
and they're playing in Green Bay.
They're playing in Green Bay. Now,
boy, oh boy.
okay, so Caleb has actually done a lot better than most people expected. Caleb has only been sacked 19 times this year versus 68.
I don't like neither one of these teams right now.
Give me the Packers.
Both of them talk too much.
Give me the Bears.
Whoa.
Who they play? Who the Bears playing?
The Bears are playing the Packers in Green Bay.
You know what? I'm going with Green Bay in that game.
Same.
I don't like neither one of them, man.
But you want to know something? The only way Chicago wins that game is if Ben Johnson now coaches my man, and that's a hell of a possibility because that dude makes the weird decisions. And if Jordan Love somehow fades off, but I just don't see that happening.
Okay.
Am I wrong for thinking that Jordan Love and Caleb Williams is pretty much the same guy?
No, they're pretty much identical. The only difference to me is Jordan Love don't make some of the dumb decisions that Caleb Williams made.
Dumb turnovers.
Okay. Now to help you out, Mill, while you're thinking about Onduze is out, so he's not playing. If that is,
I'm not, because they're gonna run the ball anyway. Their passing game is trash.
I wouldn't go with that.
Green Bay's got a tough run defense.
Now, Micah Parsons got on there and talked his trash.
I know.
Well, he playing on trying to. I tell you now, he plans on wearing Caleb Williams out.
So, Micah Parsons, the spotlight is on you.
Yeah, I was not a fan of Chicago's passing game. I mean, their running game. Yeah, their running game is he got his own version of David Montgomery and Tamir Gibbs with Swift and another guy. But the passing game.
But what about you got DJ Moore, you got Loveland, the rookie,
they don't produce a whole. I mean, they have splashes here and there, but they don't produce a whole lot.
And
Hey, Romar, I got a question for you. Is your coach on the hot seat?
Oh, that's a question for the panel. That's a question for the Commanders. Is the coach on the hot
Are we
seat?
talking about the Commanders coach? Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
He-
Have
he-
you seen the defensive turnaround in the last
But
2.5
let me
years?
ask you a question. Jaden, if that elbow had gotten damaged,
I would think so. I would think it'd be more consideration. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I
If
mean,
it gets damaged,
well, I'm. Here's the thing. The first person I think they're gonna let go is the defensive coordinator. With
Yeah.
well, let me ask you a question. Is it even worth playing? Jordan, you ain't getting in the playoffs. You might as well,
I would have put him on. I would have set him for the rest of the year as soon as that elbow touched that turf. As soon as that elbow bent the wrong way like that, he would have never played again this year. Never. That's me. That's just me.
yeah. Now here's the thing, though. And here's the part that Derek, you probably have kept up with this.
well, it was dumb to have him in the game at that point.
yep.
But the whole situation, you down by 31 points. What the hell are you doing still in the game? In the fourth quarter.
No, it was dumb to have him in there. And you want to know something? I will give a little credit to it. Mariota is actually playing pretty decent.
He is.
And-
Couple stupid interceptions here and there, but he's
Now here's the thing. Now here's a crazy stat for you, Derek.
I don't know that guy made a hell of a catch the other night, though. Yeah.
Brooks. Hey, that was OBJ like right there.
Oh, I mean, all quarterbacks look good when your receivers come back. You got your receivers back. I mean, you're not playing Robbie Chosen, Chris, whatever his name, Godwin, and you got your receivers back now. So
Is that dude still there? Is that dude still on the team? Robbie Chosen?
He's on the practice
Well,
squad.
he's back on the practice squad. They sent him back there to the practice squad. Now, the last 4 games, Derek,
Yeah.
he's had over 200 yards and a passing TD 4 games in a row. So he's not as bad. But sometimes, like the turnovers, sometimes can be, ill-advised turnovers come at the worst possible times.
Well, think about it. Mariota is 1 interception in overtime and a tip pass in overtime from being 2-0 in the last 2 weeks. So he's playing real good. Good enough for me to feel comfortable enough to sit Jaden for the rest of the year. So that's just me.
But I mean, at least for the last 2 weeks, they have not given up 40 pieces like they was doing before.
And that's why I said
So-
I don't think the coach should be on the hot seat because of the change in the effort that you see on defense. Yeah, you see the big change on defense now. So
Now, the one thing I was more surprised that nobody's talked about, because they were talking about why our game wasn't flexed for the Buffalo-Pittsburgh game. Truth be told, our game actually had more ratings than the Buffalo-Pittsburgh game, believe it or
I'm
not.
gonna say this. Mariota has had more primetime games this year than probably Dak and Hurts, I think. Has he not? I think so. Yeah.
I mean, well, because between Denver and what other night game did we have? We had was it Chicago?
Yeah, the Seattle game, the Kansas City game.
Yeah.
What was it? The one Monday night game we got beat. I think it was Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah. I mean, you had to feel like a good 6 or 7 primetime games. You had the primetime game against Green Bay in week 2 where Mariota had to come in.
Yeah. So Mariota's had quite a bit of action this year.
Hey, fellas, I'm not gonna be able to stay on here much longer, but I want to say this real quick. They got a fight tonight. Lamont Roach is fighting Isaac Pitbull Cruz.
That's
gonna be that's gonna be a weird fight because you got one dude that's aggressive, one dude that's just a boxer. I'm gonna go with Lamont Roach in that fight. See what happens. Anthony Joshua weighed in at 243 pounds. I'm starting to think this stuff is fixed because, man, ain't no way he knocks out Francis Ngannou like this, and they thinking Jake Paul. I don't know what to expect out of this, and I'm being honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised if somehow Jake Paul got lucky and he won. I'm dead serious. Uh, but when you getting 100 and something million, I'll go down too. But
if you start seeing the guy Jake Paul, what's his name? He's fighting
Anthony Joshua.
If you see Anthony Joshua starting to bite his gloves, you'll know that it's fake.
Well, I put it to you like this: when he fought Francis Ngannou, he didn't bite nothing. Francis Ngannou bit the dust when he hit that floor. If that's the same dude, if that dude comes out and fights, Jake Paul will be gone in one round.
Right. And the reason I said that about the biting the gloves, to me, in my opinion, when I saw Tyson doing that in that Netflix fight, that was like, to me, it was like code, like conversation. All right, now I'm ready, or now do this, or now do that. You know, it's sort of like a conversation they were had that was unspoken, if that makes sense. Because I've never seen Tyson do that before in my life.
No, you know what? I put it to you like this. First of all, he shouldn't have ever been in there. But I put it to you like this. I don't know if you've seen when the size difference between Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul.
That's all.
And he didn't have Lawrence Okolie, Derek Anderson, all these dudes in there sparring with him. Hey man, that dude's 6'6". He walks around 6'6", 270. And he is cut.
Wait, so he lost 30 pounds?
Yeah. And then looked at how he fought Ngannou. And Ngannou is actually the hardest puncher in the world, period. I mean, he took him out like it wasn't no problem.
Yeah.
I mean, he put Ngannou to sleep to where I thought Ngannou broke his leg.
Yeah.
If Jake Paul beats this dude, I'm done.
I've only seen one person knock somebody out like that where they fall back on their ankle, and that was when Tyson had rocked ATN. You remember that hit?
Yeah.
Like when he fell on that leg, it looked like he about to tear his Achilles, his ACL on that thing. So,
but the power, I put it to you like this: what they ain't realizing the power this dude got when he hits you. Anthony Joshua's problem is it's the same thing when he gets knocked out. He's weak behind, so he never gets hit in the chin. It's behind the ear. His equilibrium gets knocked off because he's clumsy, but he's got weak equilibrium. Believe it or not, and remember I said this, if he gets lucky, if Jake Paul somehow lands something behind the ear, I'm telling you now, he's winning the fight.
When is that fight? Is that tonight too?
No, it's in like a week or two.
Okay.
So, but Mill, I'm sorry. Who you got in the Green Bay Chicago game?
I got the Packers.
Okay. How many games you got left? We got two more. All right, let's go. Okay, Texas and Chiefs.
Kansas City.
Well,
Give me Kansas City.
Fatu will say, "Don't bet against the magician."
Give me Kansas City.
I got you, WB. I got you.
Yeah.
But I'm not Fatu. Give me Houston.
Oh, give me that defense on Houston.
I got Houston.
Yeah,
And you know,
I see
that
Mahomes running for his life.
Steve.
So, Romar, you got KC, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's
now,
KC against who? Dallas, right?
No, the Houston Texans.
Ooh. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Now this is
Hold
okay.
on.
What?
Hold it. I thought it was Dallas. No, give me the Texans.
No,
Reversed.
Dallas already caught their fade this week.
You want a crossover?
No, I thought you said Dallas, but
No.
they playing Houston.
Yeah, Dallas already caught their fade this week.
Has anybody hugged a Dallas fan this week?
So if it's Houston, give me Houston.
Now,
night.
weather will play a factor in this game.
Every night.
And KC is fighting for their season. They lose, they're done. They have to run the table.
Oh, they're not playing in Houston?
Yeah.
No, it's in Kansas City.
At what time?
City.
8:20.
Ooh.
Oh,
In
yes. Kevin, hold on. Kevin.
I'm gonna
Hold on,
Let me reverse that. Let me reverse that, Kevin.
Texas.
Okay, now before we do the Texans this is the first time the Texans have played in cold weather.
Yeah,
This
that's why
season.
I'm asking in reverse, Kevin.
It's okay. They can run the ball.
All right,
They got-
I got you.
Their offense is not bad, but their defense, oh my god.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to get that pass rush off in the cold.
Oh yeah,
Nah.
I think they will. I think Pat Mahomes. I mean, if they
It's gonna be below 30 degrees tomorrow.
Boy,
Tomorrow night.
Derek Stingley in that Derek Stingley Jr. in that defense, that secondary.
They came in the kingdom at night.
And it's
Pat don't lose at night at the kingdom.
and it's loud.
Show
too.
me the signature win that the Chiefs had this year.
This year,
Yeah, this year.
This year.
Baltimore.
Baltimore didn't have a winning record when they played though.
Well, you didn't say who had a winning record. You said a signature win. That was a signature win. That was a great comeback, wasn't it?
Well, no, I'll give you one. The Colts.
They beat the Colts this year.
Yes, they did in overtime, and their season
Oh,
was
yeah. That was a couple weeks ago.
and that season was on the line.
The same Colts with Daniel Jones with the bum ankle.
Well, I don't think he had a bump ankle at the time
So
then.
did it happen then?
I think it did. I think it did. Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah.
said Daniel Jones ain't been the same for a couple of weeks now.
He is not.
So I'm trying to match the timelines up.
Well,
I'm trying to match the
I
timelines
don't
up.
know. Well, like I said, I don't
If
know.
he got
when-
hurt that game,
Now, I'm looking at Kansas City's schedule, Mill. Kansas City has not lost a game this year more than 8 points. Every game they've lost has either been 7 points, 3 points, 2 points, 1 point. They
So
haven't
it's-
been blown out this year. I mean, they've just been losing close games.
I'm not calling a blowout.
It's a one possession situation.
Yeah.
But the teams with good defenses,
Now,
they those are games that they lost or struggled in.
here's a bonus nugget for y'all. KC has not missed the playoffs since 2014. So their
That's
season
a
is on the
long
line.
time.
Yeah, they got 5 games to get it right. They still
got
can win, they can still win 11 games this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and that's 11 and
I just don't see this one.
Whew, now, and let's see. We got everybody covered. Let's see. Yeah, we do. Okay, last one.
Or the elephant in the room, huh?
Well, elephant, donkey, goat, whatever. Eagles. Hey, look, Eagles at the Chargers. Mill,
Eagles can't lose this game.
it's your turn to cook.
Are you sure?
As promised. This is your
I
game.
said, and I quote,
Give me
if
the
you don't know where I stand by now, feel free to delete me because you don't know me at all.
give me the Eagles.
Well, we know who you're picking. We want to know what your idea is.
Now you want the team.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, just keep. I gotta put the Yeats back on.
Oh,
Put the
there
Yeats
we go.
back
All
on.
right, Mill. Good.
A wise man. I'm gonna keep it a whole bean.
Chef Millardy.
A wise man would pick the Chargers to win this game. The Chargers
Roma, you're listening.
are a good running football team. I mean, they're top half. They're not top 5, but top 10 or top 10-ish, between 9 and 12, and run. They can run the ball. They can pass ball. Their defense pretty much the same. They're a little bit above average run defense. Their pass defense, I think, is pretty elite. Nothing about this game says the Eagles should win, especially with their struggles on offense, which I'm going to say it like this. You've seen what happened. We all, you want to throw the sling snares at Kevin Patullo? Fair. I don't think he's a good offense. I don't think, saying it lightly, that he's done a good job as an offensive coordinator this year. I mean, there's some level to this thing. We do experience some growing pains, but the drop off that we have for the payroll that we're paying these guys, no, something's not it. There's a huge disconnect between Kevin Patullo and Jeff Stoutland that no one's really, trying to talk about. It's not the locker room. It's not Jalen Hurts, of course. They're going to have bad games. It's not the targets AJ Brown said that y'all said that he's complaining about, which won't that, but still, his gripes and complaints. It wasn't Devontae Smith. It's pretty much the offensive line has not been healthy. They've been dinged up. They've been battered, bruised, and been trying to play hurt because they were too stubborn and just start sitting some games out. Landon Dickinson has had knee injuries and back injuries. Cam Jurgens had knee injuries and back injuries. This has been one of the best center guard tandems turned worst center guard tandems that is it. Tyler Steen, I can't defend him no more. He has allowed the fourth most pressures amongst guards in the NFL this year. He's not gonna get it done. Cam Jurgens ain't that much better because he was ninth. So with that, I don't care what offense you run. Plays just going to get busted. Too many blocks. Too many blocks being missed on that offensive line. I tried our best to emphasize the tight end position. We got 1.5 tight ends because Cam Latu's a fullback. We got Dallas Goedert, who's good, but behind Dallas Goedert, we got Grant Calcaterra, who can't block at all. And
all right,
look, I got one for you though.
What's that?
Y'all, you say you like Marshawn Grabbamore, right?
Yeah.
How about this?
No, go
How
ahead.
about this? Can't block Katera.
Is Lane Johnson back or no?
No. Lane's not gonna be. Lane's not gonna be back to the playoffs if we make the playoffs.
So no Lane,
Okay.
no Jalen Carter.
Jalen Carter's out. He
for
had
the
a
rest of the
receipt.
season. I don't want to see him no more for the rest of the
Hold
season.
on, wait. For the rest of the year, or is it week to week?
It's week to week, but I don't want to see him no more for the rest of the regular season.
What about Justin Herbert? I thought he broke a finger or something.
Justin Herbert's playing.
He's
okay.
He's playing, but he's not 100%.
He had surgery. He broke his non-throwing wrist. Had surgery on Monday, so he's going to try to go. Their rookie Omari Hampton is supposed to be coming back. Okay.
Now, I think this I got the Eagles for this one reason.
No, y'all go ahead and pick
No.
the Chargers.
I already said my dad. I got the Eagles for this reason because this is one of those. This is y'all need a get right game because the last two games y'all giving up almost 900 yards.
And they need it.
And
It's not gonna be a good right game because that's not in the plans.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, currently y'all 90% chance of winning the division. If you guys win, it jumps to 95%, which is pretty much a wrap. Because the motivation right there, because the Cowboys lost. So that right there is like you're basically wrapping it up with the win, and that's the motivation that you need. All the criticism that you guys got in the last 3 weeks about everything you just said. Now, there was a line that was actually crossed. Speaking of KP, never trust the guy with initials KP. They egged his house.
That's not confirmed that was done by Eagle fans, by the way.
Well, his house
Who
got
else gonna
egged.
do it?
The day after the Bears.
They're not going to travel. Philly fans are not going to travel to New Jersey to egg somebody's house. That just doesn't make sense logistically.
You know there are Philly fans in Jersey, right?
Yeah, and I can't. They're Philly fans here, but
Eagles fans.
I can't deny the fact that our fan base is trash. Okay, we got some awful human beings.
I mean, yeah, y'all throw batteries at Santa. And yeah, y'all do. Y'all pretty bad.
Well, he deserved that.
Well, anytime when Santa leaves in the middle of the fourth quarter, that's like a horrible sight to see.
Santa was drunk. Santa was not an Eagles fan, and
yeah, this one of those like, okay. And what you also said, Mel, the mistakes that you've seen.
Yeah.
What was it you told me last week? You said they're all correctable.
Yeah, everything is correctable. But it's just not going to get corrected. You know why?
Right.
I'm gonna sum it up just like this. If the Eagles do not win this game, we point shaving.
Really?
Is that what you're telling me, Bret Hart? Is
Yep.
that what you're telling me?
Bret,
If we don't win this game, we're point shaving.
So it's 8. So it'll be 8-5. So even if you do lose, it's down. You still got a 73% chance to win.
It's all about the drama and the theatrics from then on.
Well, I'll say these two things. You at least get a chance to see Mekhi Becton up close to see what a real guard looks like.
He might not play.
Oh, you're not? Okay. Well, that sucks.
Oh,
I'm picking the Eagles to win.
Okay.
But if the Chargers score over 21 points, it's going to be trouble for y'all. I'm just saying. It's
all
going
right.
to be trouble.
So we will keep that particular piece in mind.
Point shaving.
21 points is the magic number.
That's normally what it is.
A wise man would pick the Chargers.
I'm making a mental note now, Derek. So 21 is the number to watch for.
I will never pick my Eagles to lose, but
what was the score last week, Kevin? Against the Bears.
20.
It was like 21 or 24-15.
24-15.
24-15. What was the score against the Cowboys?
24-21.
Okay. What was the score against the Giants?
34-17.
See the pattern here?
Okay, so above 20, I would say 24. Okay, you're close. So, anyway, let's do this. 20 or more is the number to watch. You give up 20 or more, that may be a bad sign. Okay, we will roll with your logic, Derek. It's a valid point. So I'm keeping a note in mind. So again, Mill, this is your chance. Okay, winning is what they call the greatest deodorant, right? You heard that so many times.
Mm-hmm.
So if they get everybody involved, everybody plays a clean game, Jalen can throw for whatever, how many yards, AJ gets his targets, Devontae gets his targets, Dallas Goedert gets his targets, and the defense. Now the only thing is I'd be worried about is Adoree Jackson.
Yeah.
Is he gonna show up or is he gonna get cooked?
Wait.
I don't even want to see it.
What was
Well,
the Eagles lost?
It.
They lost another team too. Who did they lose to?
They lost to
the Broncos.
Cowboys.
What was that score? What was that score?
21-17.
Yeah, we keep it 20.
Okay. Now that's four losses. Well,
only 4.
No. Well, wait a minute. But to Derek's point, 4 losses that you guys got, you've given up 21 or more. That's what he's trying to tell you. If you keep them under 20, you got a better chance of winning. That's what Derek's trying to tell you. That's what it is.
It's on the defense.
With all due respect, sir, you can say that about a lot of teams.
Well, I'm just saying for you guys this year. For you guys this year specifically.
Because the spotlight has been more on y'all. Honestly, you know what's crazy? As much as we rag on the Cowboys all the time, y'all got more spotlight.
Well, how about this? Since you want to talk about, can we talk about some of the wins? I mean, because we beat the Rams 33-26.
Okay.
We beat the Buccaneers 31-25.
Okay.
We lost to the Giants 34-17. Yeah. Vikings 28-32. We beat them there. Then we beat the Giants 38-20. Okay. There was another one
So what you're telling me is this, Mel. Okay, some of the ones you just mentioned. What was the main common denominator? Derek, I know you're picking this up too as I'm talking. What was the common denominator for those wins you just mentioned just now?
34-27. Those are all wins.
Yes, but
where the opposition has scored over 20 points.
How much did you score?
But how much? That's what I'm saying.
30, 31, 33.
See, you see where I'm going with this?
We beat the Chiefs 2017.
Okay.
We beat the Packers 10-7.
All right. Now,
We've won in every which way,
okay.
and we've lost in pretty much every which way.
All right, better question. When was
All
the
right,
last time you guys scored over 30 points? What week was that?
That was late October when we beat the Giants the second time.
What was the coincidence after that game? What did Brown say?
We had a bye week.
But what did he say? Teams are starting to pick up on us. And we need to diversify and become and basically adjust. Teams have picked up on us.
Yeah.
And ever since then, you guys have not scored like you were scoring earlier in the year. That's what I'm trying to say, basically. Teams have figured your offense out. So
and if we know that going in, that's just more reason for me to say we're point shaving.
Now here's another.
Because we're not making that adjustment. We know what they know what we're doing, and we're not doing anything about it.
And here's another question. And Derek, you know this one too. What else, Saquon? Where is he?
You're not gonna see him until you see the offensive line that can block. It all ties into that.
The yards per carry versus last year have been drastically
Yeah, we look like the Commanders.
I would say what 2 or 3 yards.
That's unacceptable.
2 to 3. That's something you don't normally
But you
see.
guys have had your stars the whole season. We haven't had our quarterback, receivers, our top 2 running backs. So it's a totally different game plan you're saying here. So
yeah, I mean we both did not have what it did not look like the teams where we were met in the NFC championship game last season, but we all know how that happened. But
it's like you got the main stars, but the line has been suspect.
Everybody's hurt.
The line has been hurt and suspect.
Or we just point shaving. I mean, too many guys that's been all pros last year are playing bad right now. It's too much. It's too much to accept anything else.
Right.
More so on the offensive line and the play caller, in my opinion, for you guys. So
yeah. I said there was a huge disconnect between the offensive coordinator, who was Kevin Patullo, and the offensive line coach was Jeff Stoutland. So now we all on the same page.
Ramon, who you got in that game, by the way? Chargers or Eagles?
He got the Chargers. I can tell you that now. He ain't picking Philadelphia.
All right. Well, on that note, that concludes your Week 14 NFL picks.
Oh, good.
So now you think it's finally over.
Good. All right, guys. It's 5:57. We
We
got
got to get up out of here.
Yeah.
It just wrapped up a good 3-hour segment.
Or that.
Almost 3 hours.
Yeah, it was going on there, but
It was
pitch black when y'all get out there. It's gonna be pitch
it's
black.
pitch black now.
It's been pitch black for the last month and a half.
Yeah. All right, guys.
But anyway,
It's a wrap for this show. I love you all. It's the Studio W Sports page, and I'll see y'all in church tomorrow.
Peace.
Peace.
All right.